What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Sorry I'm a little bit late. I just got a last minute text message and I'm just in the middle of responding and whatnot. But anyway, hope you guys all had a good day. I had a shitty day, like legitimately a shitty day today. So, yeah. Blame lazy? Nah, I'll take credit for my own shit. I own my shit. You know, thanks, temper. But yeah, I know, and I've been told that so many times, especially by my wife. She's tried so hard to get me to realize that because I never believed it before. I always thought that I always put everybody else first, and I always take care of everybody else first, and I had a conversation with somebody today, and the way they put it, and with my wife telling me for the last fucking 18 years, you got to put yourself first, and yeah, I haven't been really, and I never do, but I get it now. For the first time in my life, I understand what it means, and yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So, but I fucking hurt myself real good today at work, so I don't even know. I don't even know what the fuck I'm going to do now. Like, legitimately, I'll find out in the morning because I got to the urgent care too late. I guess they already sent the X-ray technician home, so they gave me what's it called, babe? To sting my arms in. A sling, yeah. They gave me a sling and said, "We can give you some, we can give you some like extra strength ibuprofen, but it's in the shot." And I said, "I'm good. I'm good." Nope, not my back. It's my right arm, man. Like, so I went to get a load of groceries out of my car, and I always pack like depending on how heavy they are, five, six, seven, eight, 9 bags at a time, and in each arm, and I had them lined up, and then I went to pick them up, and when I did, like at my elbow, but on the lower part of my arm, like I don't know, I swear I heard a pop, and like something felt like it fucking twisted, and oh my, I can't even lift a half a gallon of milk with it, like. Yeah, right, right, hardcore copper. Yeah, I'm not making fucking 5 trips either. Like, especially with some of these places I got delivered to, the third floor, with no elevator or just but that wasn't the case today. I just had to, yeah, I don't know what the fuck, man, but yeah, it hurts like a son of a bitch. Yeah. Um, I'm not. It's like I don't know. It's like above my elbow, but it's not my. But now it's like starting. Ow, fuck. Now it's like starting to hurt in my elbow too, and yeah, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. I went to the urgent care, but they closed at 6. They closed at 6 o'clock around here on Saturdays, and I got there at like 5:15 and whatever and whatnot. Um, but he wanted to get X-rays and stuff. But they already sent the technician home. I did. I put ice on it. It's about time to put ice on it again. But like anytime I've ever hurt myself real bad, like every time I broke a bone, I've always said, "Oh fuck," you know what I mean? As soon as it happened, because I instantly know when it happens, and that's the first thing that came out of my mouth today when it happened. When I heard it pop, I was like, "Oh fuck." So whenever I'm around my wife and I say that, she's like, "Oh my god, what'd you do?" But yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do right now. Yeah, I'll be back there. They open up at 10 o'clock in the morning, so I don't know if it's a muscle strain. Like it fucking hurts, man. That's all I know is it hurts. I don't know. I don't know if it was. I don't know if it's tendonitis. I've never had tendonitis before, but yeah, I don't know. I sit for 30 minutes and then heat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm working on it. Yeah, like yeah, dude. It's like I got a high tolerance for pain. Like I really legitimately do, and it fucking hurts. That's all I can say about that. Nope, no swelling. Not that I can see right now. I mean, I don't know. It kind of looks like something's out of place in a way. I don't know if it's just me or what, but babe, 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 will you come here for a second? Does this look swollen at all to you? Like at all? Like I really can't tell.
Kind of like right there. Yeah.
It fucking hurts like right in here. It's so
Yeah.
fucking bad.
Yeah, you can definitely look. It looks tight right there.
How about that?
Compared to your other. Oh my God, there's a bump right there. Oh yeah, there's a good bump right there.
Ow!
Yep, and it turns off to the side right there.
Oh my gosh, dude. Ah.
Because it's supposed to be like go straight like that, and it's going like that. Oh yeah, that's fucking really sticking. Oh yeah, that's bad.
Will you get the ice pack again, please?
It looks like rolled or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling. It felt like something literally just fucking rolled over. You know what I mean? Oh, that's awesome, Elaine. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's badass.
The other one's outside, but
It's okay. Yeah. Damn it. Mm.
just has a hole in it. Um, yeah, it's gonna have to be thrown away after this, but just don't put it close to your face.
Yeah. That's awesome, though, Elaine. 700 subs. That's great. That's fucking amazing. Tendons can swell without you noticing. I've been on pain meds and barely able to walk for 10 days over it. Yeah, that's crazy. Ghost walks.
Okay.
Yeah, look, I don't know, man.
Yeah, you should do it when you sit up, babe.
Fuck.
You can just.
I'm just gonna go sit on the sofa.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want James to know that. Never mind. I'm gonna go sit over there across the room.
It's funny.
Sorry, guys. I'm moving across the room, so yeah.
Just on the other side.
Oh my god, dude.
I forgot to really fold this one. No, yeah, get back. Get back.
You
want the
yeah. A chair or something. Ow. Hardcore copper said to wrap a fucking ace bandage around it.
You want me to get a bit in Spanish?
Yeah, after I said yeah.
You want the other pillow?
No,
Anything?
no, just my drink. God damn. Yeah, that thing will work. Okay.
Here, you put that pillow on your lap so you can put it up on there. You should fold it like that or something, you know?
I stand by my previous statement yesterday. I would rather have an arm. I would rather have a leg amputated than an arm. I'm saying on it now. Can't even make my own fucking drink. I'm not ambidextrous, so I can't pick my nose with my left hand. You know what I mean? With an ace bandage, I'll get it. We'll get one on there. Thanks for the help or the advice. I'll definitely take it. What's up, Mission? How are you, bro? Yes, everybody, big congratulations to Elaine hitting 700 subscribers today on her YouTube channel. That's freaking amazing. I got us that's one thing that they gave me at the urgent care was a sling. Oh, you know, sweetheart. I have no idea what you mean. I have no idea what any of that means. Because it's actually your radius and your
Babe, I gotta open this first. So.
You're fine?
Okay.
Oh, we were talking about moving my arm,
fine.
see?
You're fine. You're just fine.
Oh yeah, I'm knocking on 2000's door. No, I'm not sure. I know what Tiger Balm is.
Oh, it's Tiger Balm?
Yeah.
It's ointment. It's like ointment.
Oh, then you know what it is. It's ointment.
It's like you put it on and it's like really hot.
Oh. Okay.
I think.
Nope, I don't have a Tiger Balm on ointment though.
It's
Me too,
expensive.
cause
It's
yeah,
really expensive too.
work shortage been fucking me over. So
Super expensive.
Tiger Balm not gonna help this one. Oh really? Put some pillows under your elbow. I got it on the big cushiony
No, yeah, get
arm of
down.
the, on the big cushiony arm of the chair I'm in. I'm not trying to say I'm in a couch or a sofa because I don't want James to try to sell this one either. I'm just saying.
Crazy.
Tiger Balm is the bomb. My youngest fell while riding a hoverboard, broke his arm. I've broke so many bones, it's not even funny. I don't have my nurse aid certificate anymore, but you never lose your knowledge. Absolutely, yeah. Like around here, I would take advice from somebody on YouTube, wink wink, seriously, than I would before I took any kind of advice from any doctor at the hospital here in my town.
Literally.
Literally, I'm not even joking. My old boss would just tell me to tape an aspirin to it. Tape an aspirin to it. That's fucking funny. But that never really helped. Not even with duct tape. That's crazy. Crazy. Maybe you should have used some of that gorilla tape. Post walks. Maybe that you should use gorilla tape. I'm currently sick with virus and bad neck back from picking mom up from the fall. Her elbow was has bed sores. Been treating it. Open wound. Wow. On my arm? No, I don't got an open wound. Oh, good. Be sure to wear this thing, LOL. Yeah, I will. I got it in there now. I've had my arm in it since the doctor put it on there or the nurse put it in there. What's up, Wanda? How'd you get how you think I felt with shattered knee, then a broken wrist in two places, same right side at the same time? Because I got ran over by a car and I shattered my left kneecap and tore all the tendons and ligaments in my left kneecap, and I shattered my left wrist, and I ended up having like 4 screws, 2 pins, and this metal contraption holding my arm together and shit. But yeah, I had my knee and my wrist, my left knee and my left wrist reconstructed when I was like 16, 17 years old. We got some. We got some. We got some ace bandages. Oh, those are the bones of the forearm. Oh, okay. I couldn't do much at all. Yeah, I couldn't do much. I was in bed for like 4 weeks straight. I got it elevated. I got it elevated. I do. I got it elevated. Yeah, nope, not my back, my arm, my right arm. I was at work today and I went to get a load of groceries out of my car, and when I went to pick it up, something like pulled. I don't know. It felt like it fucking rolled. I thought I heard it pop, and now I can't even lift up a half a gallon of milk. For you guys in Canada, that's like a 1.25 liter jug of milk. I thought it was funny. It was funnier in my head when I thought about it. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, Hardcore Cropper. Maybe next time you can stay longer. Thank you, Alexis. I'm definitely that's what I'm doing right now. I'm on the icing it part right now. That sucks, Juan. I was in the hospital for 11 days and then still in bed for 4 weeks after that when I got home. What's up, Nils? I don't know how many degrees Celsius it is, but I know how many inches is in the temperature of a half gallon. Or wait, you guys don't use those. It's what is it? Millimeters or meters? I'll learn. No, I fucked my arm up today at work. I'm not really happy about it. I appreciate it, Nils. For real. Oh, I forgot. I was about ready to yell. I was just about ready to start yelling. Yo, beast of mine. Yeah, I don't feel like that today. I really don't. I feel like shit. I may be silly, but at least I'm good looking. And I know every one of you guys that just heard that in the chat, or just heard that are in chat, you guys all laughed at the same time. I'm telling you right now. I may not be smart, but at least I can turn heads. You want to come and go to work for me tomorrow so I can make some money? Yeah, please be courteous and hit that like button or the dislike button. You got to start saying that, Temper. We don't want to force anybody to hit just one button. We would like to give people the option of having an option. So I put that out there. You know, hey, hit the like button or the dislike button because it all does help the algorithm. I got you, bro. What's up,
Okay,
TPR?
what are you doing? Why are you
Fuck,
fighting with bears?
fuck, I know,
You know
right?
they're gonna hit back,
Oh, I should have thought about that story instead of just trying to get groceries out of the trunk.
right?
That would make me much more badass. How'd you hurt your arm today? Did you get? I fucked up a bear.
See, that's like a way better story.
Like a way better story. My wife would definitely bang me then. I'm telling you. She's looking at me now like, you want me to sleep with that stuff? Come on now. I'm like, well, I didn't think
Or
about
you
telling
could
another
have
party.
woven it together with mine and just said, like, the cougar from TPR's house came down here and tried to fight with me, but I screwed him up.
I fucked up the cougar. Then the bear wanted peace, so I had to break some off in that motherfucker's ass. And oh, no, I didn't mean that. I'm pretty sure if I just keep drinking these Dr. Jaegers, I'll feel no pain in a little bit.
Mm-hmm. You know what sucks is I only got 2 minutes before I have to go take food out of the oven.
Why are you always cooking so fucking late, TPR?
Because that's when someone likes to eat. I just deal with it.
Okay.
I like to eat around 4 or 5 o'clock. Because you don't want to eat really late at night and then go to bed, because what happens? You take all those calories and you just turn them into fat. It's not good for you.
Yeah. I like to eat whenever I feel like I want to eat, That's usually what works for me.
TPR, you sound just like my mother, eating at 4:30, 4:45. It's like, if I do that, I'm hungry 2 hours later and eating crap out of the fridge.
Dude, I'm hungry right after, like right while I'm eating, before and after I'm eating, and like I just like to eat food.
By the time you know you're full, your stomach's about 10 minutes behind, so you're over full. So you just got to know.
Yeah, exactly. But having said that, I will eat when I'm hungry, not just because it's 6 p.m. and dinner time. You know what I mean? So I kind of.
I have like celery and ranch dressing for a snack instead of potato chips. Like, I'm pretty good with that.
No, go the potato chips. No, actually, what do I have? I have carrot sticks and cucumber sticks usually, like just cut in
Yeah.
the fridge and grab them, grab a couple as I walk past the fridge if I'm hungry, that kind of thing.
The only problem I got with celery and carrot sticks is I don't got teeth, so.
Ooh, yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I had to mute for a second there to cancel my timer so you didn't hear an alarm go off.
A little bit difficult to eat those, you know?
Yeah, true, and apples, but yeah, good point too. GT,
Oh my God.
How
You
could
just
you
got called the
possibly confuse
TPR.
us?
I just almost did, and I'm not sure if TPR. No, I think G2 should be highly insulted
Can
by
you say
that.
oot and a boot?
Oot in the boot, the moose is who's, loose and who's.
Oh, there you go. No, that's TPR. I'm sorry. Banana Man is TPR.
No. This is TPR. I'm a pompous prick. I live in Canada and fuck you guys.
Pretty much. And don't forget, G2, Australia doesn't exist. It's a pretend country upside down with pretend
Australia
currency.
doesn't exist. It's just a pretend country. And
That's right. You got it. That's it.
Hey, now somebody actually got offended by that, so I stopped telling the joke. I was like, all right, I'm not here to piss people
were
off.
they Australian? Because
somebody got offended by what?
Saying it's a fake country and all that. Not truly. Yeah. Or doesn't understand the Australian sense of humor, because we're like, fuck yeah, we're in the future and we're upside down in a country that does not exist. Duh.
I do like girls that are upside down. Look at that. Anyway,
hey,
I gotta go take it out.
Hanging off a monkey bar TPR or on a trapeze, asking for a friend.
If they're wearing a skirt, I really don't care what they're hanging.
Yeah, I was going to say
you're upside down.
Hey Alexis, hey Charles, hey Jessica.
I'll be back in a couple.
We may not be here because you're coming back. Oh wow, shoot! Did I say that too loudly? Do you think, G2?
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I'm pretty good.
Munching on a cream-filled chocolate-covered donut. Oh, now I want a donut. No, I don't. No, I don't. Hey, Charles. So why have you called this time to put yourself first, G2? What's going on?
Well, I had a conversation with somebody today, and for the longest time, my wife has been telling me, because I've always lived my life. I never put myself first. You know what I mean? And I always put everybody else first, and then I bring myself into it. You know what I mean? After I get taken care of. And my wife's been trying to get me to realize that I got to put myself first. And I'd argue with her and all that shit, and and I walk away, convinced that I don't have to. I can successfully put everybody else first before me and be okay, and I can't.
No, you can't. Sorry, I was going to say I'm kind of like that, but I learned that the hard way after my dad died. You can put people first. I'm not saying you can't, but you also, Nils, I'm sure you can't pour from an empty cup.
Been there, done that many times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And now I've had to get out of the mindset that if you do that, you're selfish because everyone needs you. And it's like, well, I'm here for people, but I also need, like today, I've done nothing today and just had a self-care day to myself, whatever you want to say. So yeah, I kind of can hear Sugar's point of view. I can't hear yours because for 42 years I was exactly the same.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
G2K, man. I trust me, bro. Like Megan said, I completely understand. This is the hard truth. It is easier. It is easier with people like us because you are absolutely selfish and you have a huge heart. So it's easy for us to put others before ourselves. And then after time, things get worse. This always comes back from childhood trauma. That's where it stems from. and it sucks, because we always have that, the things that happen to us, we always try to prove how good we are and how much better we are and stuff, and that's a good drive to have. But there's at one point you have to realize your own value, your own self-worth, and that sucks, man, because then everything is introspective. We have to stop and look at ourselves, and we've never done that before. We always see the good in others before ourselves, and that is scary shit.
It is. And in my family, because we're Catholic, it's service to others first. Now, I don't have a bloody problem with any of that. But if I'm running on empty like I am today, I can't do it. It's not that I don't want to do it. Nils, I just can't do it.
It's hard. It's very hard. I'll give you an example. I was in bed. I was watching Drunk History. Angie and I had a couple shots.
I love Drunk History.
We were on the Arbors. We were having fun. And then I saw G2K pop up and said, something's wrong. Got dressed, popped in. I'm going to pop into his chat, grab the rest of this dirty fucking tequila.
Oh, have one for me, brother. It's only 3:30. Have one for me, brother.
Angie's asleep. Yes, ma'am. Angie's asleep. So I was like, I got to see, my bro's in trouble. What's up? Here I am.
I've got a mouthful of chocolate, Nils. But yeah, I saw the title and it's like, oh, I wasn't going to be online today, but I think I need to be.
So, yeah, G2K sucks, man. When you have to actually, because it took me, it was actually in North Carolina when somebody said they were trying to give us gifts. Thank you for helping us. Like, no, I'm here for you guys. Mm-hmm. And this one person said, when are you going to realize your own self-worth? When are you going to start valuing yourself? And I was like, fuck. I couldn't answer that.
No. And as I said, Nils, my realization came watching my father on life support. And it's like, I'm doing the best I can running on adrenaline, coffee, and not much else.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Most successful people do that. They serve others before themselves. I mean, that's a great quality. A lot of people are like, well, that's a servant's heart. That's a noble quality.
That's a Catholic thing. That's a Catholic thing.
Kings did it of ancient time. Kings did it to protect their own people. They looked after their own people before they looked after themselves. And then when you reflect on yourself, it's like, well, shit, no one's ever asked me that, or I've never approached it that way. And this big fucking beetle just landed here. Hold up. All right, he's gone.
As I said, it's a Catholic. It's deeply ingrained in me as a Catholic, that service thing, like Jesus did. And also because it had to take something catastrophic like my father dying in front of me, more or less, for me to go, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
And it was 3.5 weeks of my dad on life support where I'm sitting by his bed going, I'm exhausted. It hurts to breathe. This is how tired I am, Yeah. And it hurts to blink. And when I had my breakdown, which I'll tell G2K about when we catch up, it's like, I just can't. It's not that I'm...
it's a basic human quality, man. Everybody goes through it. Yeah. What I admire about G2K is he has gone through a lot of shit, and he's still there for others. Shit, you wrote a book. You wrote a book with poetry about
which I still need to get. I haven't forgotten.
Robert,
hey, you're good. Hey, you're good. You told me I trust you. You know what I mean? You told me what you told me. Once your trip's over, you'll buy fucking 200 copies of it.
Listen, I'll buy 200 boxes. Get them ready.
I don't expect you to buy 200. Just one works enough for me. You know what I mean? But
no, why I want a few copies. Excuse my mouthful of chocolate. I want to give it out to people who may need it. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. The bad part today is in society. I don't mean to cut you off, Megan, but in society today, because of social media and other things, there's a lot of narcissism, a lot of selfishness. So people are like me. So the good people that do good things, they don't want to talk about themselves. They talk about other people, and it's not necessarily like bragging on yourself, but those that can back it up, they have a story for others. Their story can inspire others, and you've inspired a lot of people, man. You have no idea, but you do have to take time for yourself.
Yeah, I really don't have an idea. Like, I mean, I know like this YouTube thing is becoming successful. You know what I mean? It's like it's getting the word out there, and like I don't know if I honestly can't say to you that I will ever honestly fully realize and accept how many people have been helped by what I say. You know what I mean? And I mean,
I've got a story to tell you on that. Sorry to cut you off, G2. So, as you know, my dad died. I just said that. But I had a catastrophic mental breakdown as a result. And I was telling my story on a panel similar to this. And I get a message in my Instagram, DMs, saying this 23-year-old young man was hearing me tell my story. And I'm going to get teary when I tell you this, but he was standing on the edge of the building.
Yeah, you told me this one. Yeah,
I think I've told you, G2, but I'll tell Neil. And he was standing on a ledge, and he was watching this podcast for some reason. He came across me telling my story. He took 3 steps off the ledge and now is a mental health counsellor because he heard my words, And like
That's
you said,
awesome,
like you said, G2, you don't know if anyone's listening. I mean, you see the numbers and you hope, hey, at least one person's listening to me. But when he messaged me and said, you saved my life, I'm like, I don't know you from Adam, kid. What are you talking about? And he told me the story. It's like, Christ. 10 years, if this happened, 20 years ago, I would not have told a soul. I wouldn't have gone to therapy. I wouldn't have done any of that. But I saved one kid's life who's hopefully having, like you said, having an impact on somebody else, like the pay it forward thing. But I mean, you, G2, you know how I feel about you, bro. What you do, speaking about the unspeakable, speaking about what should never happen but does, like, you are a gem of humanity, sir. I mean, I don't know. Like, to go what, as Neil said, to go what you've been through, come out the other side, so to speak, and say, this shit has got to stop, which it does. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't. Like you inspire me every day. And I'm saying that not as a joke, not as a smart ass thing.
Stop it, Naya.
You inspire me to say, well, like with the young man stepping off the top of the building, maybe I should be telling my story. I don't know who needs to hear it. I don't, whatever.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of experiences on here. G2K and I have talked one-on-one. Harley Dad and I have talked one-on-one.
Yeah, Harley and I.
You've heard Megan's experiences and stuff. You guys have listened to me fucking blabbered constantly.
Fuck, on Thursday night, man. I didn't think you were ever going to shut the... I'm just kidding.
Oh, no, man. I was like,
G2, don't kid. I thought, no,
it was bad. It's like if someone doesn't drop me down before James Ottawa, it's going to get bad. I'm just going to.
Oh, no, hang on. It's already bad. You're comparing yourself to Ottawa Nils. There's no
it's that gift of gab. I just say smarter things than he does. Daniel, good to see you too, buddy.
Great to see you, Daniel.
But all of these experiences from all these people, and they never let it define who they are. It's just, they're just sharing experiences.
Yeah.
But it's not who they truly are, man. And realizing your self-worth over everything that you have done, and you're always going to have that self-doubt, man. Multiple times during the week. Am I doing the right thing? Is this what I'm destined for? Is this my purpose? Things like that. Bro, you've touched so many people, you have no idea.
Yeah.
And I think even if you do have those doubts, and trust me, I'm my own worst critic, my inner voice.
What's up, Miss T?
Hey, Miss T. My own inner critic. I have anxiety. The whole thing is my worst enemy. You got to turn that shit off and pay no attention to it. And easier said than done. Trust me. 6 years of therapy and still doing it.
Yeah, I'm pretty deep in my therapy, and I don't see that ever happening. So it is what it is.
You say that now, and you believe that now, and I'm not going to do the whole psychology thing. But never say never. Keep an open mind.
That's those
That's all.
AMPs kicking in, bro.
It might not happen for 20 years, but it
Yeah, but
might not happen for 50, but keep an open mind, you know. And
Mhm.
I think that's what.
And it's good to see, like on YouTube.
Never mind.
You pop on YouTube, we talk to each other and stuff, and it gives somebody a purpose or a reason to jump into a chat and talk, you know, about
Yes.
anything and everything. What's
Yes.
unique about you is you're a true friend to everybody. So a true friend will help you climb the ladder. They'll lift a hand out and pick you up from the low that they are in and elevate you above where they are. That's what you do. Not kick you down and insult you, you know, etc. Is everybody that comes into your panel, everybody that's in your chat, you truly lift up to be a great person. Man, that's admirable.
Yeah, yesterday I was in well,
Thank you,
last
Miss.
in the last few days I've been in a bit of a funk. But the first thing JT said when I jumped on, I think it was yesterday, no, it might have been day before, is how are you? Now that can be a perfunctory, oh, how are you, Nils? Good to see you. I don't really give a shit. Yeah, you know, but with G2, because I'd been in chat and I said,
Oh, Elaine says love you, sweetheart.
Love you, Lane.
Thanks, Elaine. Have a good night, sweetheart. Thanks for stopping by.
take care, sweetheart. You know, and the thing I found when my dad died was when people say, oh, how you doing? They don't give an F. There's very few that will actually stand and listen to you say, I'm not doing well and this is why. G2 saw that I said in chat, I'm not doing well or whatever. And the first thing when I pop up out of his mouth is, what's going on? What's happening?
Yeah.
What, you know what I mean?
That's genuine.
I mean that.
Yeah,
I mean
exactly.
that shit. When I tell you guys that you guys mean the fucking world to me, dude. Like I mean that shit. I'm
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not trying to win hearts over because I don't need to do that. You know what I mean? I don't
Yeah.
need that. I don't need to do that. I fucking, you guys became a big part of my life, dude. And you guys will always be a part of my story. Like I'm only where I'm at today because you guys have helped me get to where I'm at today. Just like my wife, I'm only sitting here today doing what I'm doing on YouTube and shit because my wife is here with me. And you guys have became my family, and I fucking love you guys to death for that shit, man.
Yeah, and that's
Reciprocated.
the stuff
Huh?
I've told you guys.
Reciprocated, man. Right back at you.
But
Same.
the things I've told you, G2, and others, I've not told my own brother who went through the agony of Dad's death too.
What's up,
I've
Remy?
not, Hey, Remy, I've not told my
G2K, Megan, Nils, TPR.
I've not even told my psychologist. So the fact that, yeah, like you said, we are family, and I've just seen the live action Lilo and Stitch trailer that I am so looking forward to seeing.
Ohana means family.
Ohana. That's what
Family means nobody gets left behind.
it
Or
means
forgotten.
family, and no one gets left behind. Yes, I just saw it, and I can't
Or
wait to see it.
forgotten.
I love Stitch. But if I choose to open up to you guys, you mean something to me. I'm not telling. I don't think I've even told my mother. I might have actually, but you know what I mean? Like the fact that I have said what I have said to you guys is because, like G2 said, you know, it's onaha. It means family. And that is important to me because I've had so much, and I don't want to say, oh, my trauma's bigger than Remy's or G2's or whatever. You know, it's not that. But you know what I mean? It's like I trust you enough to know it. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm talking crap here. Hey,
Are you
Wanda.
freaking cracking?
We love you too, Megan.
No, I'm not. But you know what I mean? Like the fact that I choose to tell you this stuff doesn't come easily for me.
Okay, baby.
That's why I said we love you too.
Yeah, we
You want to
do.
give me a Reese's?
I don't know
We
why.
love the Megan.
Give me a Reese's, would you?
I'm just me. I'm nothing special, but
I love you, baby.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, man, I was just sitting there. I was getting ready to go to bed, and it popped up the notification, and I saw the title, the title of the stream, and I went, oh fuck,
yeah,
bro, I know what's going on. And at the same time, I was like, it's about goddamn time. So Yeah, put you first, man. You can't help anybody else unless you help you first. You know, you got to put yourself.
Seeing
first.
like that until today, and I'm not bullshitting you. Like until today, that I would have argued that point until I breathed my last breath. Like I've been doing it for years. I've been
Yeah.
doing it for years, but I can no longer do that. I can't.
I understand, man.
It's
Yeah,
time,
it was
it's
my
time for
career.
me. It's time for me to take care of me, put me first. As selfish and as fucked up as that sounds for me, I have to, and I've accepted that. I have to. I have to.
I
But
understand.
is it
You've
selfish
seen me
enough?
go through it, man. You saw me go through it for 6 months last year. From the ER to that disaster and shit, to where people at work and at home and down there
Yeah.
were like, you need to stop. You need to rest. And I had a friend in Denmark that said, I'm worried about your heart. Not like you need to chill, you need to rest and take some time.
Yeah.
When she said that, something clicked like, all right, this is, and she's a healer. So I was like, if I keep this up, I'm going to die. And I just stopped. And then you guys saw me quit the ER. I just said, fuck it. It's toxic. It's bad. There's no balance there. I'm literally dying for other people. And yeah, I was in a career that we would put our life on the line for other people, but this was different. It's like I had the opportunity to stop.
Oh fuck, Mike.
And Mike, you rock, bro.
Right.
So, yeah, you have got to stop and take time for yourself and be healthy and make sure you take care of yourself. And a lot of us don't do that, but man, and
Sorry, Neil.
Thanks for the super chat, you bitch. Yeah.
I love that.
Thanks, Mike D. I really do appreciate it, man. That means the fucking world to me, dude.
Yeah. And we damn, Mike's on it. Yeah, you'll see others will see things in you before you see it, is the point I'm trying to get. And you don't see it now. And you're very humble about it as well. But damn, you're a rock star. You are a fucking rock star.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
That's
You
why
know, one thing I've never really been able
down
to.
here.
You know, one thing I've never really been able to do is when people like give me compliments and shit. Like I've never really known how to take them because I haven't really received very many compliments in my lifetime. You know what I mean? And now you know, I'm doing what I'm doing, and people are, you know, looking up to me and shit. And like, I look at it like I got all these, and it's good. So don't try to change my words for me or anything. But like I have this, I look at it like I have this responsibility of making sure that I'm just afraid of fucking letting people down on here, man. And that's my biggest.
First off,
my
G2K,
biggest
that's
fear.
my job.
You know what I
Second
mean?
off,
You know what I mean?
you
though?
don't let people down. You open up panels for people so that we can all come together and that we can talk. Our private conversation that we were having just the other night when I told you, you know, to keep the evening going as it was going. That's what I'll say about the whole entire ordeal about that. But that's the exact same thing. You provide a space that not only where we were able to come together as a community and talk about important issues, but also to be able to have fun and to let off steam. Remember when I was telling you about those little tiny moments that nobody knows when they need that moment or when that person needs that moment and is going through that struggle? No, I'm not gonna stand in anybody's way of having those moments because they need them, and I wanted you to be able to focus on that, and you provide a place for that, and a good community of people. You are like the little bit of tether that holds all of our little community like right here together. So don't sell yourself short. Take the compliment and roll with it. You're a fucking good dude, and I meant what I said the other day. I wish I was half the man that you are.
I'm trying to learn how to do it, man, you know, but like, you know, it's just difficult for me. Like what Mike said, like I just barely got done reading his comment, you know, and like
You're on the right path, man. I will say that you're on the right path because the experiences that happened to you when you were younger doesn't define who you are. But you took that experience and turned it into fuel that initiated your whole your whole YouTube channel, right? And beyond that, you started helping everybody, not those that you could relate to with your experience, but anybody that had any type of mental health issue. And bro, you were always there, just like tonight. like you're a warrior, man. You see a problem, you come up with a solution. You try to fix it like that. That's
Doing my best to do it, you know?
most people are like, fuck it, not my problem. I ain't going to worry about it. I don't give a shit what happened to this person. You're not like that.
I think part of the issue for me is like I had amazing parents. I have amazing parents, and I don't want anybody to misconstrue what I'm saying because in that department, my parents are amazing. You know what I mean? They did the best they could. I never went without food on the table. You know what I mean? I always had a roof over my head. My clothes might have been hand-me-downs, but they were still clothes. You know what I mean? But like, fuck, I don't even know how to say this.
No, you're right. I think Aaron Lewis said it right. You know, I can't blame my father. He did the best he could for me. You know.
Yeah.
My father raised my brother and I after a divorce. He did the best he could with what he had, and I was honored to be at his bedside. I wouldn't have been anywhere else on the goddamn planet.
Yeah, you can't blame your parents for your problems. You can't.
No.
And especially if you're an adult.
Oh yeah, I never would. Yeah, I never
No,
would.
I don't think a lot of times the issues I have, I won't blame on him necessarily, but I see a lot of me in those, him rather. As I said, I'm talking crap, so I'll shut up now.
Yeah. I'll give you an example. So my father today, he showed up and he's like, hey, I'm going to be there in 10 minutes. Cool. All right. So he showed up. Figured you just want to hang out, talk about Reds games or something. And he said, hop in. We're going to take you all for groceries. So I was like, all right, Angie, let's go. And it's like, can I afford groceries? Hell yeah, I can. But that's something that my father wanted to do for us. For our, you know, and when is a gift not a gift? So,
Right.
hey, I'm good.
My dad would do that too. Hey, what do you need?
If it makes him still like a father at his age and my age,
yeah.
Hell, let's go, old man. Do it.
Then why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Why not?
Oh,
I
God,
said
take
old
me
man,
out.
so I came back.
I was going to say perfect time. Get off
TPR,
my
good to
lawn,
see you.
old man.
But G2K, all I can say is don't stop. Don't give up, man. Don't ever give up.
I won't. I won't.
Don't stop believing.
I won't, man. And like I said, my biggest thing is I know that a lot of you, for whatever reason, I'm just being silly, okay, but like a lot of you look up to me for whatever reason it is, and I've never had that in my life. I've never had so much support from other people in my life, and now that I've experienced that, like I legitimately tell you guys 100%, my biggest fear is I let any of you guys down, man, and I never want to do that.
No, you never let anybody down. And I'll say this, sorry, Megan, and I'll say this, everybody on panel and chat is here's a man who was struggling. A lot of people are struggling, and while people were facing death and worse experiences, and we couldn't even imagine that type of suffering, he said, I'm going to take all of my earnings every weekend from my second job, and I'm going to donate it to those who need it. Last fall, you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
You know, here's, man, when you have to worry about how am I going to pay this bill, man, can I get food for my family? Can I get food for my daughter? Can I get food for my son? You know, things like that. And without blinking, man, you said, I'm on it. I'm going to do it. That is all heart. And not many people can do that. But yeah, not many people can do that and say, well, you know, do I struggle between making sure that my family has electric, water, food, the basic necessities versus these people are worse off than I am. I'm going to help them. And most people can't do that. And you, without even question, did it. Like,
and the thing is, G2, what's the worst that's going to happen to us if you do let us down? Not that I'm saying you will. What we get a little.
See, the thing about it is it's not about you. It's not about me.
No, but
listen, I'll answer you. It's about what it'll do to me. To realize, you know what I mean? If I let you, like, it would hurt. It would be hurtful for me.
Yeah.
I've survived redheads before you, G2K. I'll survive you.
Well, I survived the biggest butthead being TPR. Notice I nearly said G2K there, and I quickly mentally.
Why are people confusing us? We look nothing alike.
No, GTK's better looking, like duh, like that. I don't need the Kraken for that, my friends.
I'm not gonna fight that. I'll just let that one slide.
GTK's got better hair, TPR.
It's like an Australian Michael J. Fox right now on stream. I love it.
What?
And G2K, like, don't be worrying about like
You're Back to the Future.
any of the rest of.
Go ahead, Remy. I'm sorry.
You're okay. I was gonna say, G2K, don't be worrying about like fucking it up or like anywhere along the way. Like I am a perfect example of an entire fuck up. That's pretty much been my whole entire life.
There you go, Nils.
And you're not going to be able to fall below like any sort of standard that I would say, except if you became an egregiously evil thing, which I cannot. In a
I can't imagine
that. You have too much of a gentle heart for that. No way.
Yeah. Remy, you're not a fuck up either, dude. You go from
No,
failure
you
to
are
failure
not,
with
Remy.
the same optimism and enthusiasm. That's the sign of a leader in success. That's not a sign of failure.
I've been trying to tell him that. And Nils, I had to do the background for you there, brother.
But G2K, as far as the mental health issue, have you ever thought about not being a 49ers fan?
Oh no,
Thank you.
It's not even an option.
Thank you, Nils. Come on, join the
That'll never
Hawks.
happen.
Join the Hawks side.
Boom.
There's always room for more at Lumen, brother. Join the Hawks side.
You got knocked the fuck out, man.
We gotta fire him up. We gotta get him passionate.
Damn.
You see,
I asked people about that.
Nils, Seattle has them week 1 and week 18. Let's go.
I've got friends, man. I've got friends in Philadelphia who are like, man, my life sucks. And I was like, have you ever thought about not being an Eagles fan? You know?
Or
Or like-
have you ever considered being a Cardinals fan? My
Yeah,
brother is a
or like-
Cardinals fan. There is that.
Or fucking with Oilers. You know, it's like, have you ever thought about not being an Edmonton fan?
Shit, dude.
No, I can top that. I'm a long-suffering Toronto Maple Leafs fan.
Toronto? Really?
Yep.
Sure.
Yep. Love
Uh,
Toronto. I mean, the Kraken are my number 1 team, of course. But yeah, I've followed Toronto since 88, 89.
Did we go from
Right.
NFL to MLB to NHL? Like,
yeah.
No,
that-
I went
okay,
from
whoa.
Seattle Seahawks to the Seattle Kraken, which is
Sports in general.
Sports.
I'm at the start, from the start of this.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Nils
I'm
went-
just making sure that I'm following because that,
Yeah.
that was a weird cut for me.
I'm trying
Remi's taking notes for the exam, which TPR is going to be for.
if you get stuck in one league, for example, with European football, like Premier, Bundesliga,
I love
know,
the Italian
La
league.
Liga, then you're going to be stuck in that phase. So I switched it up between 3 different sports.
Yeah, no, you did well. The seamless switching between the sports, Nils. Chef's
I'd
kiss.
like to see the Predators have a good season. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see, and I can't believe I'm going to say this. Vegas Golden Knights, I just got knocked out 2 days ago, I think, against.
I hope these are right.
I mean, in the 80s, it was LA Kings. It was the this is long before I was in America. It was the Penguins. It was the
Sid the Kid.
it was the
Love Sid
Devils.
Oh,
And then in the 90s, it was the Penguins. It was the Blackhawks. It was still the LA Kings in the early 90s and shit like that. And I was a huge Blackhawks fan back when Jeremy Roenick and Ed Belfour.
Nice.
and
When they were good.
Chris Chelios, all those guys were in there,
My favorite Maple Leaf is Matt Sundin. Loved Matt's back in the day.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget the Bruins fans in the 70s and 80s either. You can't forget Boston, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can. It's Boston.
Yeah. There was the Boston Bruins, and then there was Bobby Orr. So completely
No,
different.
my favorite when I really started following the Maple Leafs, it was Matt Sundin, baby. Swedish.
When I worked at the airline when I was stationed in Toronto,
You turn it down a notch.
I got in so much shit for not supporting the teams. Like we had box seats for every different Toronto team, and I
You
never
had
went.
box seats
And
for the
all-
Maple Leafs and didn't support for the
I
Blue
just-
Jays. You're dead to me.
Okay. Do you remember the Bud Light? Do you remember the Bud Light jet?
Yeah, dude.
The Bud Light deck.
When
Yeah,
you-
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
this is
we
what
owned that. That was our airplane.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're dead to me. You are so
And I just,
dead to me right
I
now.
met Ty Domi in person. That man has a
stop.
gigantic head.
Yeah,
And
he
I was
seems
just like, he's just like, can you do this? And I'm like, no, I actually work here. And he's like, you know who I am? And I'm like, no idea.
I don't. You met
Man.
Ty. Oh, stop. I
Yeah,
already do.
96 was the weirdest fucking year for pro sports. Carolina Panthers beat the Cowboys.
Yes.
A 2-year conversion team beat them for the playoffs. The fucking
Yep.
Blue Jays won the World Series. I mean, it was just wild. It was a wild year. And when the Blue
Yeah,
Jays
it was
won, are you
very
fucking
interesting.
kidding me? And but it's like, damn, Beetle. It's at the same time, I was like, all right, cool. Fucking Canadian team actually won a World Series, but it's like who they played pissed off
Yes.
a lot of Americans. It's like, yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Braves are the shit, man. So that was fucking wild. But
The greatest moment of my life this year, aside from this happening in September, was when Canada beat America in the Hockey World Cup.
that was wild.
That was insanely funny because I'm on a chat like this with all American fans, the only Canadian supporter.
Isn't there a Red Wings team? Is it Detroit Red
That's
Wings?
Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit Red Wings.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm a Detroit Red Wings fan for all the reasons why you would believe I'm a Detroit Red Wings fan.
That's fair.
Each to their. You're allowed one mistake. Oh, no, hang on. G2's was being a 49ers fan. My bad.
You know what, Megan?
Love you.
Yeah, I was actually hoping Sweden because we were doing fucking badass. Sweden was doing badass there for a while. And then it was down. I named it. I said it's going to be between England and Canada.
What's up, James?
I should. Temper. I
Thinking
love
about
sport. Hey, James. Temper. I love sports. Have a look in my office, which you can't see because of the DeLorean. Kind of do. Yeah, love all sports. Temper. Played some of them. Watch most of them. So, yep, Temper, you're 100% right.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
I'm going to go ADHD.
Mm,
So G2K.
Well, before you do, on the topic of your actual like stream title, if it's still there, you should watch Drew's stream from this morning, just like the end bit of it, the last hour and a half. I was totally amazed at how much that guy has his life together. And it was like life changing to me. Just watching, where he lives, how he looks after himself. It's amazing.
It's impressive, ain't it?
Yeah.
It is. But the reason it's not like the size of the homer. It's he actually cares about himself first.
Yeah.
Right. And that's so important. Right. And I've been trying to get back to doing that with myself. But to see him having done it and be so far along that path is just like, I'm so impressed.
What was it we called him the other day, TPR, on his stream the other morning? It was like Drew Universal. We said he's Drew Universal or something like that.
Yeah, something. I like to have fun with the guy, but I mean, I have just total respect for him. Like he's an actual adult. It's amazing.
Yeah, he has.
There's so many people that I've seen that are just not adults.
No,
I
don't
wish,
say anything.
yeah, I wish I could be half as together as Drew. I mean, I've done the vegan thing, made changes, but I'm with you, TPR.
It's okay, babe. It's okay, babe.
Delete the stream so that Drew never hears me give him compliments.
We'll just clip this bit out. No, we'll clip that bit out.
that's a TPR bomb right there.
That's
TPR
right.
bomb, stream's over.
You heard it here first. Somebody clip that, please.
Yes, I think he'll go back, rewatch it, and send it to him, Nils.
We'll put a short up. TPR cares,
TPR loves Drew. Who knew?
And his heart grew 3 sizes that evening.
Thanks for the super chat, you bitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate the ending of that. The rest of it I like. I just you should.
Temper,
It's genuine, man.
the best Temper one thing. Temper's laughing at my energy. I'm on 45 minutes sleep, Temper, and 4 cups of coffee. So
It's the meds.
I was going to say,
It's
is it
100%
the
the
comedy
meds.
you're laughing at or my complete lack of sanity at this juncture? Either way, Temper, I'm glad I can make you laugh, sweetheart. So, yeah, all good. Sorry. Why is this highlighted? I did this like 20 minutes
It's
ago.
fine, babe.
G2K, other than this stream, name three good things that happened to you today.
I woke up.
That's a plus.
Always good.
I still have my wife, and my kids are still here.
There you go.
Three brilliant reasons to get up.
Now, something good for yourself. What is the one good thing you did for yourself today? You told me three things you're thankful for. I want to know what good thing happened to you today, other than this stream.
He said it happened today.
Yeah.
For you personally.
Yeah.
That's gonna take me a minute to think about.
Yep. Tough, isn't it?
That's his point. I think this is the point.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Like it'll take me a long time to figure it out.
Well, I can name my three things, but it's not.
I was going to say I can name my three things, but I think this is directed at G2K.
So why is it so difficult for me and not for you guys?
Because you're so focused on everyone else.
Mm.
You already named your family. Yeah, you woke up. You named three things that you were thankful for.
But for you personally.
But personally, what good thing happened to you? That's why I said besides the stream.
My relationship with God got better.
That's awesome.
That's
good.
a
That's
blessing.
very awesome. That's a personal
Blessing
belief.
right
That is fucking awesome, man.
The conversation I had earlier that helped me realize something I've struggled with my entire life that I will no longer struggle with. And I'm still here. So
And we are blessed. And we are blessed.
That first thing is the personal thing that I was looking for. That was like the perfect answer. And it's genuine. So yeah, focus on that, man.
Yeah.
Whatever your belief, you always have your deity you can talk to. You always have that higher power, that guidance. Even if you don't believe in anything, you still have that guidance. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
You
Like
just
one of the things that I was like, I didn't want to give the answer before G2K because it would have colored it, but like it wasn't the fact that I watched Drew's stream. It was that I'm an open enough person to realize he's doing better in areas that I'm not, and that's a good thing to me. Is like, wow, like I'm actually becoming the person that can, look at someone else and not be jealous, instead be like, wow, you just inspired me.
Yeah.
You made me
That-
want
that
to
aware-
change.
The awareness of it, I think.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really hard
fucking-
for a lot of people to do, is to look at somebody else and without judgment just go like, you just inspired me to change something in my life. That's a really hard thing
Yeah.
to get.
Actually,
past.
piggybacking on that, TPR, I was on a stream this morning that talked about, do you have regrets in life? And I don't call them, this might sound like
Yeah.
arrogant or whatever, but I call them learning experiences. When something goes wrong, I don't see it as a mistake. I used to, but I see it as, okay, shit happens. That didn't go as well as I hoped. Bugger.
Or it wasn't a priority at that time.
Yeah, or more than that, Nils. It's like, okay, that didn't go as well as I wanted. What have I learned from it? So if this situation happens again, not what would I change, but of myself, what would I reevaluate and perhaps change? Or I'm not, the old cliche, a mistake is a choice made twice, and by the third time it's a bad habit or something. I misquoted it. And for me, the three things I did for myself today was I decided I am not writing press releases today. They can wait. That's a Monday job. I spent 4 hours scrapbooking for myself for my trip. And then I spent 6 hours online watching interview clips with Bob Gale to prepare myself for meeting him in September.
Awesome.
So that's what I did for myself today.
Yeah, you're making yourself better every day. And that's what it's about.
Alexis, and that's 100% right. You never stop learning. The day I stop learning, I'm 6 feet under. And I'm still probably going to be learning about how to get out of the box. I kid. Yeah. But, you know, I never want to stop learning. I hope I'm never arrogant enough to say I don't need to learn anymore. You know, I want to keep improving. Like TPR said, watching podcasts listening to podcasts, watching streams that inspire me, I guess is the word, TPR, if that's the word.
And see, that's one of the biggest things in our belief is always seek out knowledge. Always wonder. You can't be worldly if you haven't traveled the world, you know. And always seek out that knowledge and always try and fail. It's better to try and fail than to fear failure and to fear everything else.
My biggest fear, I was talking about it in Bible study on Thursday. 2 big fear, or actually 3, 4. Heights, flying, forgetting my father, and failure. Not in that order. But I think now my fear of failure is still there, but it's not like the all-encompassing, I can't try anything new because I'm going to fail at this miserably. It's more, okay, if I fail, well, at least I'm not going to the grave like my father did. Oh, if only I'd done X, Y, and Z. I don't want to be that person. I want to say, okay, yeah, I tried it. If I failed at it, yeah, I know not to do it again, you know.
Yeah. And learn a new trade craft every year, or, you know, learn a new language.
Oh, I'm trying to learn Latin. That's fun.
Oh.
So I can understand without translation what the Pope's saying from the Vatican.
I think at the point in my life where I find myself feeling, I mean, like everybody's got that little edge of fear of failing something very specific, but I'm just talking about fear in general of failure.
Yeah.
I suppose for me, it feels a lot more like a fear to try, because I feel like I've already wasted so much time on so much that I can't get any more of my time back. And
I understand that.
Yeah, I get that.
I just that's why I feel so burnt out on doing anything. I would keep talking about doing these projects or these ideas that are so good, but I sit down and I get ready to start it, and then I can't get a single word onto the page. It feels like, I don't know, it feels like a lot of the passion and the drive and the fire in my life kind of died out sometime, like over the last few months. Like people see flickers of it, people can occasionally see it,
but that because
it's really hard to,
you're pushing yourself too hard? Because I know when I'm on a deadline or something and I'm pushing, that burnout happens.
That's
I'm not saying that's what it is for you, Remy, but I'm saying because you have all these ideas and you think you've got to do them now, and I'm not criticizing that because I'm very much like that. Is that why you're burning out? Can you write down, like I've got notebooks upon notebooks?
No.
That's called overgeneralizing, Remy. So all of those fears and stuff, write it down. Write all those fears down. Keywords, especially with that. You can write it off to the side. Crumble it up and throw it away, and then start writing.
Yep, there's 2 of my notebooks right there that but I do get that.
Or put it in a journal. I do that every day, every single day.
Right there. Sit just there on my desk and write. Right. I need to start those. Actually, I'll put them there to do it. But do you think that's possibly why you're burning out, though, Remy? Because I'm just trying to think, because I used to.
I know why I'm burned out.
While you're burning out with those ideas that you said sort of happen like a firework and then fizzle out. Not past tense, present tense.
TPR,
sorry,
I know how to answer that.
He wants to say something. I could see it, brother.
Yeah, and sorry, I'm going into psychologist mode, so I'm just going to shut up now and put myself on mute.
No, I was just waiting for Remy, and then I had something to say, but Remy has the answer
Sorry.
first.
I'll be right back.
Can I get the question again? I'm sorry. There
Why
was
do you feel like you're currently burning out? Like what she said was when you feel like there's fireworks going off and then it just fizzles out. That's what she said.
because I used to be a really, really big dreamer. Like, I understand that sometimes they were a little unrealistic maybe, but eventually I learned to kind of tone them down and try to make them more realistic. And I started lowering the bar, and then life started not turning out the way that I had hoped that it would. And then it continued and continued, and every project that I started ended up falling apart or falling into something that I didn't intend for it to, and it became destroyed, and it became a mess and affected everything in my life. And then after this last year of me pushing myself harder over the course of 11 months, harder than I'd ever pushed myself over the course of my whole entire life, for all of it to, at the end of the day, mean nothing, and the amount of damage that I sustained through the whole entire thing, both physically, or not just physically, but both, emotionally, mentally, to the point of where even my faith suffered through it. And it's still burning. And I know why I'm burned out on all of these projects, because I feel like it doesn't matter what I start up, it's not going to be worth a shit at the end of the day. So why the fuck would I bother?
Well,
Can I ask one question, Remy? Sorry to interrupt there, Nils. Who says it's not going to be worth a pile of shit? Sorry, again, going into psychologist mode. I love that idea we were talking about the other night on your stream, Remy. I love that idea. So, what I'm asking is, where are the limitations coming from? Your words, it's going to be a pile of shit. I live in the future, dude. How do you know that with that degree of certainty by the tone of your voice is what I'm asking.
Well, we are...
Just because it's happened before, it's going to happen again? What if it doesn't? I guess is what I'm asking.
Because that's not how my life has exactly turned out. I'm going purely on experience for that. I have a whole entire list of things that I can point out as failures and the things that other people can point as, yeah, that was probably a bit of a misstep, or that was probably a fuck up. But then I can't even describe the sheer number of times that I've been put into positions where I had to make calls and I'm always seemingly made the wrong one, no matter what it was. If I have a 50-50 chance, so, quote unquote 50-50 chance of something happening, whatever I do, the opposite will happen. If I want something good to come out of it, bad will come. If I want something lovely to come out of it, something disgusting will inevitably come out of it. And that's how I feel like it is whenever I go to places or whenever I talk to people. That's why over the last few months, I've been slowly getting into a more and more bad mood, because I've been carrying that around, and it's becoming, I've been doing a lot of like, I can't even sit here and explain everything. Like, there's a lot of self-reflection.
I completely understand that, because when you fail to acknowledge your own failures and the prime reason for that fear of failure, you start lashing out at everybody else and start calling them on their stuff. Man, I have done it. TPR, I know, has done it. Megan has probably done it.
Yeah, I've done
it. Yeah, because what you're doing is you're deflecting your own issue to someone else instead of
but what I also
no, I internalize it. I internalize
right, that's
it.
where
But
I was
it's
going.
but it's So I don't lash out at
also
other people because it's not good to do that. And I understand that people make mistakes sometimes, so I try to be really careful of that because I would rather not cause more harm than what is already currently going on inside of me. So I just internalize it and I don't say anything a lot of times.
And also,
Lock up. Just lock
Remy,
up.
I also noticed you said when you talk to people, you feel that way. But aren't you talking to us? You're talking to us, aren't you? Or
But I don't feel like I'm really. I feel like I'm now taking up time and space where we could be talking about something significantly more interesting and important than me.
Okay, Remy.
No,
let
hang
me
on.
talk to you for 1 sec, and like I'm gonna be quick. Like I have a lot to talk about, but I'm not going to. Have you ever watched yourself back on a couple of these streams? You've been taking delight in going after people. Is that your normal personality? Because I don't think it is.
No.
Like you're getting sucked into.
Have
a
I
place
actually
that's not you.
gone after and have I maliciously attacked people?
Yes, you have. You've taken joy, giggled, laughed about it. Like, I want to do this. You said it. And it's like, it's not you. It doesn't, like, I don't know you well enough to say that that's not you. I can say that that's not you because it goes against everything that you say. It's something I've seen you do lately, and it struck me as odd when I heard you say it.
You present one thing, and then you do another.
Yeah, like, and I don't really believe that's who you are. I think you're just getting sucked into a rabbit hole that you probably shouldn't be. Because I don't think that's who you are as a person.
Yeah, I'm no. This isn't like a personal attack, Remy.
No, it's not. It's not at all. I'll even tell you who it is.
I mean,
I watched you laugh and giggle about going after Mosh, like you took glee in it.
I have got to be
like
stream.
It was like I know the guy can piss people off. I get that, right? But you win it without abandon whatsoever. You were just like, yeah, I want to fight with this guy. I'm like, what? Like, that's not who I see you as. I'm not picking on you or saying anything bad either. It's just a concern. Like, I don't think that's who you are. So I said that wasn't going to take a long time, but it did. Sorry.
You know, but to be fair though, like you got to put it in. You got to put it into. Ow, God damn it! You got to put it into perspective. You know, like there's a lot of people that were, you know, kind of attacking Mosh. I mean,
hey,
I was
you know what?
guilty
Mosh
of
has
it.
come after me, dude, but I don't go back
Right.
after
No,
him.
I have
I'm
one
in a
guy to
different
watch this kind of
spot,
streams.
so
I get what you're saying.
not-
Even I did it, but you know, I mean, like sometimes maybe some people shouldn't be assholes to certain people. You know what I mean? Because what you get in return is people being an asshole right back to you. You know what I mean?
Well, you're not responsible for the actions and behaviors of another person. At the same time, I don't know who this Mosh Cat is, but I've got to find a stream or a link or something.
No, trust me.
Not to go after him because that won't
Don't.
happen, but to understand, because I've heard Harley Dad and everybody else talk about Mosh, and I have no idea who this.
No, trust me, Nils. It's better that you don't.
It's that bad.
No,
it's
I'll take the pyro on it.
It's just that he's the type of person. Like, it took me a minute to realize this, but like, he's just the type of person that you don't need to exert any energy on.
Don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's not that. Yeah, he's not that on. He's not here on YouTube to try to make the difference for the better for people. He's just not the type of person to really waste your energy on. I mean, I know that might sound fucked up on my part, but it is what it is. That's how I see it anyway. And that's why I sent his money back to him, even though it never cleared into my bank account.
So he's a narcissist.
You know what I mean? I sent his money back to him, and I'm done. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm good.
He's
you know
not
what I mean?
narcissist.
No, he's
basically,
not
Neil, if you've got any brain cells in that gorgeous head, don't waste them on Mosh. That's all I'm saying.
What few I have left, I will save it. Not
I
waste.
was going to say the two after the tequila and vodka I think you were drinking this evening.
No vodka. No vodka.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here telling you who you should or who you shouldn't watch.
No, I'm not either. But I'm saying
form your own opinion and do your own shit. But I'm just saying, me, I won't waste any energy on the man.
I value your opinion. I mean, hell, it could be just straight up comedy, but yeah, I value your all's opinion. If you're like he's not worth it, then yeah.
I think I don't have many brain cells left either, Nils, but I saw half of a Mosh stream and lost what little I had. That is all I will say. But I'm with G2. It's up to you. I'm not going to tell you're an adult. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm just saying.
Megan, if you took psychology, you should know better than to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? He's not emotional. Okay, I'm being honest here. Okay. Right there. I don't defend Mosh in the sense that the boy can do no evil. Okay. He's just not emotionally developed to the point where he's seen a lot of the things that maybe some of us have seen. He hasn't experienced incredible amounts of loss in the sense.
He's immature in a different sense of the word immature.
Yeah. It's emotional. You know, he hasn't gone through a lot of that shit. That doesn't make him a bad human being. The way that he reacts to it is what turns people off, because he kind of
good point.
Like Mosh, if you're listening, dude, like I've been nothing but supportive of you. I've tried to have your back through a lot of shit, and I'm not picking on you.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is you just don't quite yet have that life experience. I know that your life has not been incredibly kind to you. And that's fair enough, you know. Life isn't always fair. It really fucking isn't. I've seen people that get blessed at every turn, and I've seen people that get shit on at every turn. Yeah, the difference is how you handle what goes on. Some people go nuts with power when they're just handed everything and they become complete assholes. I can think of an Australian that does that.
My brother's like that.
I've known people like that.
But I mean, there's
good point.
You know, there are people that take incredible losses and come out of it with a smile on their face because they know how to handle it. And maybe he's just not at the point yet where he's learned how to deal with shit.
I always said that experience is the better
toxic
teacher.
Behaviors.
Experience is the better teacher, because even if you have an education, if you don't apply that, you don't gain experience. So experience ultimately is, and humility is a great teacher.
Neil, I know my brother is one of them who plenty of dumb smart people. My brother's got 5 university degrees and is dumb as dog shit on a good day. And yes, he's younger than me, TPR, so I can friggin' say that. Some of the dumbest people I know have PhDs. I'm just saying. But yeah, good point, TPR. That's a great point to keep in mind. Yeah.
But I'm going to sit here and shit talk my own family. That's my personal thing between me and them. But
I shit talk my brother all the time, and he knows it, and he gives it back. So you know,
Remy, I love you. My number's in the back chat. And my biggest pet peeve in life, the one thing it'll trigger me like right now, is people not seeing their own success. And I will do everything I can to help them. Thank you, GGK, for putting that in. I will do everything I can to help you become a better version of yourself, better than me. And I'm a shithead. So
acceptance.
Well, like I said, Remy, if you read the back chat, we know who you can prank call now.
Yeah. There you go, man. Anytime.
Any hotline.
You can text me anytime.
Sorry about that.
I don't know everything, but I'll just tell you what I know, and hopefully it makes or helps someone become better than they realize they are. And
I try to be. The part of me that I hate the most, G2K saw, is I do have a temper, and I can get mad.
No.
G2K, unfortunately, he had nothing but the best intentions at the time, right? But he saw me get pissed off at somebody, and I don't like the fact that I would let my emotions control me, and it really bothered me, you know, seeing like I can be just as bad as any streamer you've ever heard of. We're all human; we can all fuck shit up. Right?
Yeah.
You got to be a little bit gentle with people. Yeah. And the person that I was upset with, I mean, I'm still like, I'll never trust them ever again. That's just gone forever.
Remy is so,
but I don't hate them.
Smart.
You know, like there's kind of a difference. You know?
And Remy is so fucking smart. I mean, highly intelligent.
Yeah.
Highly intelligent and autonomous. He thinks outside the box. And man, anybody here, you take my word, you call me out on it. I will stand on that edge of that cliff of life with you and go, well, this fucking view sucks. Let's go back and do something better. You don't have to stand there alone. I'll stand with you.
I'll stand shoulder to shoulder with you, but there is a line that if you cross it, and that's, as I've said, I think I've said it to TPR and G2 before, you come at my family, come at me all you fucking like. I don't care, whatever. But you come at my family and we are done.
Wow.
And I will drop you like a hot stone and walk away from you.
That was almost an Ike moment. I love that.
I'll fuck your life up. Like I'm not even joking. You come in my family, you come in my family, and people I care about, I will fucking go out of my way to fuck your life up.
No, just getting back to it, man. When you like, you're like, fuck it, I give up. I'm done. Call me, text me, whatever. I'll buy you a plane ticket and come out here and hang out.
No, I'm just
Mills.
Yeah,
thank you.
My point was that, you know, like if I would ever say that, you know, you acted out a character, I've acted out a character. So I understand how shit can sometimes go sideways and you're ashamed of yourself for doing it. That's cool, man. We all fuck up. Don't worry about it, man. But I know from knowing you, as far as I have, you're a good human, right?
Absolutely.
Just don't let this shit fucking get to you.
And that's easier said. And that's easier said than done on a good day. Let's be honest. But
Remy's
we're
pretty
here for you, brother. Yeah, I love talking to you, Remy. Unlike talking to TPR, where I lose brain cells, I actually gain them when I talk to you. Oh,
I know. I love the fact that TPR called him out for being a troll on one channel, because it's like, fuck, man, I got to get my game up now.
I'm thinking I'm okay at trolling, but if TPR's calling it out, he hasn't called me out yet.
It's more concern. I don't like what I saw.
Coming from a good place.
Because it's not who I know Remy to be. Again, I'm not his best friend. I haven't known him since high school and whatnot. I just know what I've seen, and I know how he talks and how he acts, and it was out of character, and it's concerning to me.
I think a good lesson I've learned streaming to TPR to that point is I mod about 24 channels in different places, and one thing I learned with our 12.5-hour streams on our Seahawks channel is someone will type something in the chat, whether here or elsewhere, and you'll see it, but you don't know what's preceded that. Like if they've woken up and found out their cat died or whatever. So they come in hot in a bad mood, but you don't know what's happened. So what I've learned to do is don't jump and block them or call them out that first instance. See if it continues and then try to work it out. And I think the way TPR did it there was perfect. Like he's not saying, hey, Remy, I'm calling you out here. He's saying, this is what I've noticed, and maybe that's the psychologist in me again, TPR, but you've got to be careful how you approach people, because how quickly do things go sideways, The
one thing I've noticed about everybody on this panel is they're very, very spiritual people, not religious. There is a difference. They're very spiritual people.
Yeah, I'm both. I'd like to think I'm
Remy,
both.
what are you thinking there, buddy? You okay? Is everybody just piling on you?
No, I'm listening. I'm just processing.
Okay. Well,
Sorry,
I'm done picking on you.
Better answer than that.
I promise.
Yeah, don't think we were talking about
your peril, TPR. Go on. How about it?
There's many people here, Remy, that care about you, buddy. More than you know.
Yeah.
More than you know. That's
More people have expressed interest in you tonight than have ever expressed interest in me in the entire time I've been online, and I've been online since bulletin board services.
But I will say this: Brandon Lee is the only true pro.
I mean,
yeah, right, you pompous prick. Come on now.
Yeah, take that.
No, it's a good thing. It means people actually really care about Remy, like as a person. They really do care about him.
And you got to remember,
tell you something.
like
Remy, I'll tell you one thing. I care about you more than TPR. I'm not sure if that's meant to be consoling, if that works for you, but it's the truth, brother. I love
When-
talking to you.
when you
Remy.
guys have self-doubts and stuff, you have to remember like great comic books, stories, movies like The Crow and Spawn were created from people who went through an unimaginable hell in their life.
Todd McFarlane was Spawn, wasn't he? Was it?
A Vietnam vet, yeah,
Yep.
and just man. So yeah, all of these stories of inspiration, even though it's supernatural, had come for at a great personal sacrifice from the people that wrote these stories. And then I mean, there's many stories that are like that. Shit, you can look at Oscar Wilde, Edgar Allan Poe.
It's going to say Poe. Yeah,
Oh,
love
I
Poe.
remember that.
Love Edgar Allan. But I'm going to jump down because I need to start thinking about dinner.
Okay,
And
fine, be like that. Whatever. Just
Go ahead, think of
leave.
yourself and only yourself, Megan.
Yeah, right.
I will, because I'm
Okay,
not
well.
thinking of TPR. Nils, I would probably think about. Remy knows I'm thinking about him. GT.
You don't want to know who you think about in the shower.
Well, that's TPR, but
I thought you were going to say Neil, so I lost that bet.
Oh,
yeah.
Listen,
She touches herself to Brad Pitt.
Bye,
no,
Megan.
I Brad Pitt. Ooh.
Yes,
Can you make him look this?
I don't know.
Hello.
Are you talking
He's
about
definitely-
Psycho? Anthony Perkins, one of the greatest movies of all time. And I
Brad
met
Pitt has some good qualities though.
And I met Norman Bates at Universal Studios, which was cool.
That's cool.
Well,
What's up, Vibrant?
all
Music, yes. Actually, TPR, Remy.
right, I'm going to see you guys later. Take care,
Bye,
everyone.
Megan.
Remy, I love you.
Love you, sis.
here's
Oh, one more
Megan.
thing, One more thing, Megan.
What's that?
Thanks for the super chat, you bitch. Yeah.
I did say that was for karaoke. I still want to see you in a pink. What was it? A pink dress with plaited pigtail.
Yeah, I couldn't find a fucking pink dress today.
Nothing's
Oh,
manlier than a pink tutu.
A dress. I'm not fussy. Singing
I want one
bars
of my wives.
Refund.
So,
with 25% extra added on. You know, the exchange rate sucks, TBR.
Yeah,
But
she said any dress.
spend wisely, and I want receipts for audit purposes at the end of the financial year. Just saying.
Yeah, you should know me better. You should know me better than that. I don't provide receipts for shit.
Well, that's not what TPR said after the bath last
We're
week.
not talking about TPR. We're talking about you and me, Megan. What I do with
Charlie.
TPR is mine and TPR's business. That's it.
I'm sitting here being quiet. How am I getting this shit?
Well,
It's
because
you,
you're a pompous
TPR.
prick. Remember, I gotta give you shit.
Yeah, I was going to say bald pompous prick equals TPR.
That's right. I'm just a little noodle arm boy with long flowing hair.
You
Yeah,
wish.
well,
As I said,
maybe you
that,
should really look in the mirror really hard next time, TPR. 'Cause I
no,
don't think you
what
got
did
hair on your
the
head.
TPR should wish that he gets 7 years bad luck breaking a mirror. All right, on that note,
Wow,
TPR.
that hurt my feeling. Oh wait, it's
Oh, you
okay.
got one?
It's okay. It's okay. It was a spider. It's nothing.
Megan, before you go,
Yep.
you're an awesome human being, and we love you.
Oh, thank you, Nils. Love you right back, my North brother. I'm not sure about the awesome, but I'm just me. Take it or leave it. So,
You're kind of a pain in the ass, but you're all right.
hey, listen, if it's a pain in the ass, use more lube, TPR. Jesus, do I have to teach you everything?
That's next week at the doctor. Don't
That's
worry.
just the
Let's-
awesome.
Oh. As my father used to say, make sure your doctor's got warm hands and a cold heart.
I definitely have the cold heart, and I don't know about Eric's hands. I've never held hands with him.
Yeah, it's warm hands, cold heart.
Not for a
I know that
not
thing.
for a pros Alexis, not for a
What's up,
pros-
Jug? Yeah.
Right, talk to you later.
So,
Bye-bye.
later, baby. So,
Warm hands, cold heart, good spirit.
I'm going to kind of change the subject a minute. It reminds me of a story that my father.
Are we going to talk about my cold black heart now? Fuck.
Nay.
Thank God.
My, we'll get to that later. My father always takes my sons on a trip every year, and of course we all go. And just like a boys' day trip, whatever, to get the kids out and stuff. He's done it since they were little. And you take them out to eat and whatever. And so we always get into these awesome conversations on the way, really good intellectual conversations. So we were comparing like classical composers to modern artists. And so it's like, who would you compare Rachmaninoff to? Who would you compare Tchaikovsky to? And it's like Beethoven is the Ozzy Osbourne of his time. And I compared Rachmaninoff to Freddie Mercury. So just little things like that. Then it starts making you think about other artists, even before then, if you can compare them to modern artists, whether it's pop or rock or things like that.
I don't know. Music is not one of my specialities. I can't.
Music is a verbal expression of the soul.
You know what? I appreciate it.
It's the language of it. Yeah.
To you about
100%,
scales
100%.
or courses or counting bars. I know the words, but that doesn't mean that I know the topic, right? So on like all things music, I take a pass on it. I'm like, you know what? You guys are way smarter at this shit than I am.
I express this for one reason, because politics divide people.
Yes.
YouTube divides people, but the one thing all of humanity is having in common since the beginning of time is music. You might like a different genre.
It expresses a soul.
Yeah, it really touches you. So you might have a different taste in genre or a different taste in an artist, but you cannot deny you don't like music.
Oh no, there's a lot of songs I really love, and they really do touch your soul when you listen to the words or understand the meaning behind it. But to speak intelligently on it, I can't. Sorry.
Even a simple comparison, you sure can. Or we can just.
That's not entirely true. That's not entirely true. Sorry to cut you guys off, but I actually quit a job because the boss, like, legitimately, I was like, "Hey, can I turn the stereo on?" In the car, we were heading from one job to the other, to the next one. I was like, "Hey, can I turn the radio on?" He's like, "No." I'm like, I thought he was joking, so I went. He's like, "I'm not kidding. Don't turn it on." I'm like, "Well, why the fuck not?" He's like, "Music's a waste of time. I think it's stupid." I'm like, I was like, "You need to pull over and let me out of the car right now."
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like, no, let me out of the car. Like, I ain't doing this shit with you today. Like, I'm done.
At the same time, he might be easily distracted. Music can be a distraction to some people.
No. And think, I've known this man since fourth grade. I was best friends with his kids since fourth grade, and I'm telling you right now, thinking back on it, I don't ever remember him listening to a stereo in the house, in the car, at a picnic. Fucking.
There's nothing like driving in a car with a loud stereo with your favorite tunes.
The louder, the better for me.
Yeah.
Well,
you just drive on a back road, and there's a song for that too.
One of my employees was tuning his stereo at work while we were at the airline. At like 3 a.m, he decides to test out he's got a pair of 15-inch subs in his car. He popped front and back windows out of the car, physically threw them out. And I'm like, you're out of your mind. It's like when Alexa says loud music, I'm like, careful what you wish for.
That'll rattle your tooth out of your head.
Oh, not that loud. I'm not talking that loud.
I'd be a dickhead. I'd start playing DJ Magic Mike.
I don't play it that loud. I don't have stereo phones.
There was it was back in the days of the CDs, right? But there was a test CD, and it says this is bass, and then it just plays bass notes, and that's what he played, and it just front and back windows, boom. I'm like, okay,
yeah, I can't stand
You're cleaning that up. Get your fucking car out of the shop.
No, that I can't do. I can't do that.
Yeah, I helped took a friend's S10 up for a car show. And we had 8 10-inch subwoofers in there, and a 600 amp. It was a competition amp with one of the Brainy Pioneers when it came out. Man, we hooked that thing up and we blew every seal out of the window. Had to go get new back glass, and that was in the mid-90s when it was $300. That was wild. But yeah, I completely understand that. Like literally, you force your heart into arrhythmia as soon as it happens.
Yeah,
especially when
So
you play certain people.
This is the one that I made, and like this is back in the day when we handmade them, and like I stuffed mine with phone books, and you could actually feel the back window moving up and down as I and that's just a single 10 with 1,000-watt amplifier.
We had to get wedges and high density foam to put in to the spaces, and because of course you tear everything down all the way, to the body and the gap that they have for the frame, and you have to wedge that shit in there so it doesn't rattle, because you don't want any of that vibration from the reverb from the speaker to come out, man. And you literally have to gut it and rebuild it back as like a sound booth inside of a vehicle. That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah, mine, I stripped all the carpeting and that out, and then laid down Dynamat, and then formed the fiberglass to that.
Yeah.
So it was perfect fit to the car.
We did plywood, and then we actually increased it to 5/8 inch thickness for the 10-inch subwoofers, and then we had to line the bottom with 4-inch high density foam, something to get it to be able to absorb underneath. But inside, it's like, man, it'd blow your fucking hair everywhere. It was wild. Those were good days.
Yeah, that's what the Dynamat was for. Was it would isolate the box, and it would prevent it from like moving around or shifting or vibrating against the car. It's like it's kind of weird. It's like a synthetic rubber, really thin but really well made foam. Basically, is what it is.
I found out one of the best sealers, though, in between that, before you line the top of it, is use that Sikaflex, that marine grade sealant. The Sikaflex works great. Because it's
if
like
my back was feeling better, I'd go find the amp because it's right over there. My back's not going to take lifting it right now.
I feel that.
I just tweaked it the other day, and like you can actually feel on my back, like one side of my pelvis you can feel through my skin, and the other side you can't. It's like that's how inflamed it is. I'm like, yeah, that's fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
That was my other thing I did for myself today. Was I was able to lower the amount of pain meds I'm taking, and I'm like, that's a good thing because I'm learning tolerance for shit like that.
It's amazing when you get older. It's like,
sorry, go ahead.
I love what Vibrant said. Most songs are written with one event in mind. Other listening might not ever know. The meaning of a song comes from the person listening. Everyone gets a different feeling. That's true, but everybody in the 90s, when you heard 9 Inch Nails, Trent Reznor,
I don't think I ever listened to 9 Inch. It's not my thing.
Oh my gosh. There's a song there that was actually banned in 15 countries because they thought it was too depressive for the populace.
Remy, I hope you're okay, brother.
Something I could never have.
I can still hear, by the way. I'm just going to get ice.
Remy has a good heart, man.
I worry about him. I worry about him.
It's tough, man. Going through shit and trying to process it, and then overgeneralizing it, and then trying to make it back into compiling that into some sort of sense and stuff, and then you just start going everywhere with thoughts. And
I probably hit him with a bomb tonight he was not expecting, and it wasn't like I was trying to shake his world up.
Well, I'm sure you did.
You know, I wasn't being mean at all. I was just saying, like, there's something going on. What's going on? He doesn't have to discuss with us. But I just like when I see that kind of a shift in his personality. It's like, dude, like, what's going on, man?
That's why I put my number in back chat. It's like, man, you don't have to bring that shit out on stream. You know, you don't have to expose your whole personality and shit like that, because people take advantage of that. So that's why I always tell people, email me. If he has my email, here's my number if you need to get in touch with me right now. I'll listen.
I've had tons of like hours, like 6, 7, 12, 15 hour backstage sessions with people just talking, like, you know, because they need somebody to talk to, and I've done it because I needed somebody to talk to. It happens to everybody. Like,
yeah, and it's YouTube. This is public domain. So, and I always tell people, if you're going through some shit, text me. Not just necessarily me, but don't bring it out on the stream. There's been too many people have done that, and they're attacked, and the next thing you know, their world crashes because they can't take the stress of it. And it's like, don't throw it out there. Yeah,
Well, I can tell you this. Like just on Thursday night, like I was during my live stream, I was talking with Remy on my phone, you know, in my personal space, and I thought he was going through some shit or whatever, and I asked him, I was like, hey, like if you need to talk, bro, like I'll shut this shit down. It doesn't even matter that much to me, dude. I'll come back in a half an hour. If you need to talk, dude, like I'll do it. You know what I mean? Like for real. And he's like, no, no, no. But you know, maybe I shouldn't have said anything about it. But whatever, it is what it is. I can't take it back now, but I'm sure he won't be mad. But you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, if that olive branch is out there for anybody that needs to talk, dude. Like, even if I don't fucking like you, like, there's one person in particular that I would have a hard time talking to, but I still would talk to the bitch.
Is it me?
No, it's not you.
Damn it.
Yeah, how many times have we shut down
You wouldn't
stream?
be up here on my panel if it was you.
Yeah, how many times have we shut down stream and just chit chatted backstage?
Yeah. Yeah.
Many late nights.
Yeah.
A lot of people on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, the stream will end after 2, 4, 6 hours, and we'll sit back for another 4 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
Just chilling here in StreamYard, off live, backstage.
You know, and like for real. I mean, I struggle with shit, and like that's one thing you guys are gonna regret telling me. Well, you know, if you need to talk, well, guess what? I'm gonna be calling some motherfuckers a lot because you know I'm putting me first, right? So guess what? Because I don't do that shit. I don't reach out. Like I lean on my wife so much, dude, and
Oh yeah.
and
That's good.
you know, and sometimes I need somebody else's advice. I think you know what I mean.
Man,
And,
yeah.
Yeah.
I relate to that because, like, I mean, Angie and I talk about everything, and of course, you know, she knows when something's bothering me. So, like, for 3 days, and I told her, it's like I had to get in my own courage to tell her what was wrong, and she's like, "It's not that big of a deal," but to me, it was. And she's like, "That's not big of a deal," and she's like, "I will help you every way I can." So that's a good resource, man. Family first, especially the one that you married, the one closest to you.
Yeah.
And then I'll jump in here with you guys. If I'm just having a bad day, it's like, hey, you know, I'll jump in, talk to my buddies.
I think usually if I have a bad day or whatnot, I withdraw a little bit just so I don't share bad vibes with people.
Yeah,
actually
you
somebody I'll either talk to them or I'll go visit them if they're close by. I last year took a trip just to go see somebody in person just because I'm like, I just need to get the fuck out of my head.
Yeah.
You know, and it wasn't like, hey Dave, you know, I need to hug you. Nothing to do with that. It was just a simple fact of like, hey, you know what? I need to be in your space and not in my head space.
Yeah. Especially when you isolate. That's very bad. That's very bad. And that reminds me of an old Persian quote. You know, I once cried because I had no shoes until I saw a man with no legs.
Because of it.
Yeah.
Gratitude is a huge thing, man. And that's the best part is any of my friends know, hey, you stop by my house, you just want to sit here and chat.
Well, there should be some any kind of
I'm down for it. And a lot of people, especially before the rise of YouTube, used to do it all the time. Everybody just does it online.
thing that Sebastian has struggled with since then.
Yeah.
And I would even listen to Alexis, even though her mic might be shitty. I'll still attempt to listen.
The fact is that they weren't doing the correct.
It's because she's on her phone.
Yeah, and if you can get her away from her mom for 10 minutes, that's even better.
I was being a smart ass.
Miss her streams, though. I do miss her streams. Gratitude and attitude. I love that. That's awesome. That's a great quote.
Okay, since we're on this little gig, I don't even know if we can tie this together so I don't look like a jackass. But you know what? Like, I make jokes about it and shit, but you know what really fucking gets me? Like, I mean, really fucking gets me hardcore. Really gets me hardcore is when somebody comes up here on my panel and they're like, whose panel is this? Or where's Hardy Dad? Well, guess what? You're not here. You're not fucking here. You're not on Hardy Dad's fucking channel.
Yeah.
You're on. Oh, whose panel is this? Motherfucker, maybe you should know whose panel you're on before you fucking come on my panel.
I don't mean to laugh, but man, you make it so comedic. It's awesome. But I understand, genuinely understand that, because you two are so close. Like, if you start a panel, and it's not Holly Dad, they're like, well, where the fuck is Harley Dad? I can understand that.
Well, I can. Okay, let me rephrase this. Okay, the first thing that comes out of your, and it's not just Harley Dad. Like, I've had people come in here and say, "Where's this person? How the fuck do I know? I'm doing me right now." You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, the first comment that comes out of your mouth is where's this person, or where's this person? Not even hi G2K, hi. Like, are you just here for that reason? Well, maybe I can send Harley Dad a personal message and tell him to go live on his shit. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, I've never gone on anybody's fucking panel, and I've been on hundreds upon hundreds of them. Okay.
Yep.
I have never gone to anybody's panel and forgotten whose fucking panel I was on. I've never gone into a channel and the first thing out of my mouth was hi somebody else, or where's somebody else at? No, it's always hi to the host, always what up, and hi to the host, dude. What? Like, that's what. Hi, Esso. See? Esso. Hi, G2K. What's up, Esso? How are you, bro? You know what I mean? Like, for real.
And so why are you not on your own panel, dude?
I am on my own panel. I think. What panel am I on?
This is my first panel, okay? Just go easy
fuck.
on me.
I didn't even realize he's on TTR channel, so my bad, guys.
Yeah. I thought this was Esco's stream.
But mine were all pool players, so it was a massive difference. There was no everybody can come up. Like, it was very closed.
Right. I'm just saying, like, it just seems to be happening a lot lately, and fucking like.
But YouTube goes through ups and downs with people. Like, there'll be a wave of stupid, and then it'll calm the fuck down, and then there'll be a wave of stupid, and it'll calm down. We're just in an uptick.
Well, I guess I'm telling you right, like, I know right now I can't do stupid. Like, my biggest pet peeve in life is stupidity. Like, why a person chooses to be stupid is stupid to me.
You can't control that, though.
Yeah,
I can't. Of course I can't. But you know what? If you're stupid, read a fucking book. Turn on the documentary. Learn some shit. The world is full of fucking knowledge. Educate yourself a little bit.
Oh man, I've complained about that myself. Honestly, it's like there's an 18-year-old that doesn't know how to start a weed eater, and you can go onto YouTube and learn how to break down a motor or talk to a giraffe in 5 minutes. And I have even said it at work, like, our generation helped give birth to the internet, right?
Yeah.
Most free, abundant resource of free information on the planet. And I said, there's no reason the generation below us should be that fucking stupid. And then I remember I live next to Ohio, so.
Just like today, my son calls me. He'll be 19 in July, right? He just finished his first year of college. He's hanging out with some friends. They were doing whatever they were doing. My phone rings, and he's like, "What are you doing, Dad?" I was like, "Why? What do you need?" You know, kids only call their parents when they need something. You know, so I'm like, "What do you need?" And he's like, "So, my friend and I and my other friend, like, just get to the point, bud." But anyway, he's like, "We got a flat tire." I was like, "Okay, so what do you need?" He goes, "We got everything we need to change it, but the tire." I'm like, "That's kind of a pickle."
Yeah, that's a problem.
I mean, you kind of need the tire to change, you know. So I asked him where he's at, and I was like, "Okay, so you need me to take you to go get the tire, or you want me to go pick up the tire and come bring it to you guys?" He's like, "Just come get us and take us to go get the tire." So I go get him, drive across town and pick him up. I drive all the way back across town, go get this tire. We get back to the car, and they go to put it on, and they're all just standing there. I'm like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" Not one of them knew how to change a fucking tire.
Yeah. I had that attitude for a long time. Especially in the fire service. I was like, there's no way that I was assigned this stupid fucking person. And I had to change my attitude for it, because they were saying in a very nonchalant, embarrassing way, "I don't know how to do this and I need help." And I sat there and thought about something my grandfather told me. It's like, if you belittle intelligence, you break their will to succeed. But if you teach people, okay, hell, my son told me, hey, how do you make macaroni and cheese? This was years ago. He's like, how do you make macaroni and cheese? Versus succeeding and trying to fail. It's like, oh yeah, man, I'll step in, I'll show you the routine. You hear step by step. Here's the instruction on the side of the box, and here's some tricks that we do and stuff. Something simple like that. And then you just tweak it to your taste. Just keep doing it, and that's how you learn. So it's when you let those little things like that get to you, man, your complete outlook on the rest of your life is going to be absolutely miserable. And I think that's why there's so many miserable old folks that existed before us, before our generation even.
By the way, if I'm making miserable faces at random, has nothing to do with the conversation. It's just my back tweaking. It's just like I'm just sitting there, just like.
Are you getting spasms?
Yeah, a little bit. It's painkillers are wearing off, but I'm trying to not take as many of them because it's really hard on your kidneys.
Yeah, and you start your kidneys and your GI system.
So if I'm making random faces, it's nothing to do with what you guys are saying. I'm just like sitting there going like, I'll be fine.
Yeah, don't, man. I hate that. We need to get you a new chair, TPR.
Oh, you know what? It's a good chair. It's the thing is, like, my dad made these tables and they're made to be sat at, and then I smoke at them, so I lean over with one arm because it's just the way the table's sat in the room. I have to lean over with one arm, and it always twists my spine and tilts me. And I've done it so much, it's gotten me tendonitis in my pelvis, like just right around the bottom of my spine. So like everything that I do, every way I sit, if I do it for too long, it starts to just spasm. So I keep moving around and I keep making faces, and that's why.
Isn't it fucked up when you sit like that? That lower portion of your back will hurt, but as soon as you stand, it's better.
Oh, I can only stand for so long as well because it's my pelvis, right? It's like I coughed the other day and my knee buckled.
Oh,
that's how bad it is. It's fucked.
Getting old ain't for sissies. That's what my grandfather used to tell me.
Well, I'm on day 10 of it, so I'm kind of getting past the point of I give a shit anymore.
No, you don't give up that easy though. But
no,
G2K,
I'm pretty stubborn.
Yeah, that's true too. But yeah, G2K, don't get into that frame of mind, man, because then you're going to be miserable a lot, and then everyone around you is going to end up being miserable. So. Yeah, I was that way for a long time. Like if you were, don't get into that frame of mind with people that are like that. It's like help teach them. Just step in and teach them. Don't be like, oh, you dumb motherfucker. You should figure this is common sense. Because not everybody's blessed with that. So it's like at least you could step in and help. All right, man, I'll help you guys. I'll show you one time. If you need help, I'll show you the next time. And after that, you're on your own. Practical application. But if you start,
that goes right in line with give a man a fish, feed him for a day, teach a man to fish, feed him for a lifetime.
Correct.
Well, you know what? When it comes to stupidity, pick up a fucking book and learn some shit.
Yeah.
Like the very first poem I ever wrote, dude. I was on the fishing bank. My wife and I was fishing. It was opening day. And of course, everybody around us was fucking drinking. My wife and I couldn't drink. We weren't doing that kind of shit. You know what I mean? My wife was on probation, so was I. And like, we couldn't do that shit. So I'm like the only sober one on the fucking river. And this fucking drunk asshole throws a fucking fifth of Jim Beam up in the fucking air, and I'm on this rock, and like you fall into this river, you're not coming out of the motherfucker. It's no joke. It's no joke. It's some serious shit. And like I went to stand up, and that fucking bottle came down and hit me on the outside edge of my fucking elbow, dude. Dude, I fucking. If I wouldn't have moved when I did, it would have hit me in the back of the fucking head. I would have fell in the fucking river, and these drunk cocksuckers wouldn't even have fucking known I would fell in the river. They had no idea.
He didn't even know.
Like he had no idea. So I let out a fucking hoot, dude. I fucking came up over that rock, dude. I fucking grabbed this stuff. Like, you fucking stupid motherfucker, dude. Like, you just about killed me, bro. Like, for real. And he's just kind of laughing off of shit. You know what I mean?
That's a different situation. That's just drunk ignorance.
I'm just talking about, I'm just talking about this poem I wrote. So like I went up to my truck with my wife, and we sat there, and I was freaking out, and I just sat there, and I was like, I just wrote it down on a piece of fucking paper. I was like, stupidity is the epitome of one's self-righteous lucidity. Like, you break it.
That's
like,
good, man.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's legit. It's stupidity is the epitome of one's self-righteous lucidity. Like,
I think for
don't be
panels, the one thing
stupid.
I've been doing a lot is
That's why I just stayed.
I can Google whatever the fuck I want. Like I can read all the words, and that's great. But sometimes I ask people questions because I'm like, I want to understand how you see it.
Right. You know, I get that. Yeah. Like I
Yeah.
like,
You
I
know,
love
it's
learning.
like
I
yes,
love
I
seeing
could
how other
Google
people
words.
look at things that I look at, how I look at things. You know what I mean? I really do. I love to see how other people look at from other people's perspectives on situations and shit. Like just like today on this live stream I was on earlier, when it finally clicked to me that I gotta put myself first, dude. You know,
Mhm.
like
That I can understand that situation. I can. That's that's one of the reasons I quit bartending, because the money was good. You lost all your weekends. The money was good, but you had two jobs. One is mixed flavors, and two babysit drunks. And I just got sick of babysitting grown ass adults like that
yeah,
didn't know when to stop.
yeah.
And yet you're
You
still
know,
hanging out with me.
you know, to me,
Oh, you're stubborn ass.
one of the things that really gets me is people that use the well, I was drunk, so you got to excuse my no, motherfucker, I don't.
I say things when I get drunk.
I'm sorry.
I'm-
I say stupid shit when well, then don't get drunk.
Like, there's no
Like
excuse for it.
that's not an excuse. So if that works for you, if all you have to do is say I'm sorry, I'm drunk, and I got to forgive you, then you know what? Every time I smoke
Stop
pot,
drinking.
then if every time I smoke pot, I get to use every time I fuck up, I get to use. I'm sorry, I was smoking pot. You can't hold me accountable for my actions. I was smoking pot. Well, that don't work. They say. Well, why does it work for you to say that? Because you were on alcohol. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like that really fucking like fuck you. Like I'm gonna hold you more accountable for saying it when you were drunk. Because now you're a fucking cocksucker.
I think the poster child for saying you need to stop drinking or know when to stop drinking is a certain Australian channel.
Oh yeah, that pompous prick.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm not pompous prick. That
Josh said, "Fuck that dude." I don't think he's ever.
I don't want people to get him and TPR mixed up. You know what I mean? Because I like TPR a lot better than I like the other cocksucker. I'm saying.
You have a lot of anger, buddy.
Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea.
We need to learn how to I'm not going to say control it, but release it. And poetry.
I was taught a way to release it. It may not be good from some people's eyes, but it works for me. So like it's actually helped me in a lot of situations. And Maria G, I love your therapy technique. I'm telling you right now, I practice it all the time still. I'm not even joking. So like I was taught that, I just think of things and then I visualize them in my brain. I've used lawnmowers. I've used steamrollers. I've used concrete. Like nobody's ever been honestly hurt. Nobody's honestly been hurt. If I think about it, and I take that as like, okay, we're good. Then we're good. Nobody gets hurt. Nobody knows that I even thought about it. Like the other day, I was walking around Walmart with my son, and this dude ran into the back of me, and he's like, Dad, don't freak out. And I was like, oh, don't worry, bud. I got it handled. And I just started thinking about, I'm gonna fucking take care of this dude with his own shopping cart, and he'll never know it. My son will never. And my son's like, "What do you think?" I was like, "You don't want to know. Like what I did to this son of a bitch with his shopping cart is probably not legal, but it worked out because guess what? Nobody was hurt. Didn't happen." And my son's like, "You're doing it. You're doing it again, huh?" I said, "Yes, I am. I am." And it's helped me with my anger. It's literally helped me.
Yeah, I mean, if you sat back and you visualized it, and in your mind you like went through it, you dealt with it in your mind without, physically hurting someone else. That's healthy too.
Yeah. What's up, Harley Dad?
You worked yourself through it in your mind. What's up, Harley Dad?
Viprin, what's up, brother?
Viper, and you
I
got
think
no
you're
mic
muted.
and a
You're
vertical
muted,
camera.
man.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm
What are
on
you
my
doing?
phone and trying this because I don't have my computer. So
No,
You're good. You
stop
got it
being
now.
all tall and skinny, you motherfucker.
How the fuck? Turn your phone sideways. Turn your phone sideways.
my phone
You guys hear me
sideways
now?
like this.
Turn your phone.
There it is.
Boom!
That's
Look at
better.
that shit.
Okay.
Boom.
Hello?
See, I
Hello?
don't have.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can hear you already then now.
Wait.
I've been so bored without a computer that I've like been redoing my room, all my Joker stuff,
Hey.
My mask, and then my computer stuff is just sitting right here, all lonely. Sucks so
Hey,
bad.
I have a stupid interior decorating question for you, Viprin.
Yeah.
You've painted your room dark gray.
I like that gray.
No.
Does
No.
it make okay? Well, your
Is it-
room is dark gray.
No, it's not.
What is it?
Okay. Please turn the light on so I can show you.
It looks like a medium.
So real quick, what I was trying to say while I was muted, is this was what G2K was saying is before y'all start throwing around words like premeditated, that was all alleged. Whatever, all that shit he just said, it's all alleged.
It was all alleged. Absolutely, you're right. You're
All
right.
speculation.
That's
If
why
I
you're
see
my,
in
that's
the,
why you're my co-host, Hardy.
if you
That, 'cause I
see in
don't
the
do that.
newspaper man mangled by shopping cart, just ignore it. But go ahead, Viper. Sorry.
What color do you think it is?
It's like purple, plum purple or something.
Okay.
Yeah, this
so
is my-
having
this
a
is my
darker
gra-
color, does
Yeah.
it make the room
Oh,
feel
God.
smaller or bigger to you?
I don't pay attention. I mean, it matches the theme of Joker all over the place because
Isn't the
I'm
darker one
really
supposed
obsessed
to be
with the
bigger?
Joker.
Did you ever have it white
I was
or
like-
any other color before?
Okay, so this is my grandma's room before when she passed. This is the room that she was in, and I moved
Okay.
I moved across the hall into this room because it had more space, and then of
Mm.
course my computer dies.
Mm.
So
See, the reason I'm asking is, and I'm in a 25-foot by 20-foot room, so 450 square feet, and I'm trying to decide if I want to have like a tan colored wall with oak paneling, like oak wainscoting on the bottom, or if I want to have a dark color and the oak wainscoting. Like, does one make you feel more closed in than the other? Because I do, and I don't want it to feel like that. You know, like I want it to feel cozy because I'm building a pub in this room.
yeah, I think brighter colors will make it more roomy, make it feel more roomy. Honestly,
Okay, so
But
I do
can't-
want a dark color. Okay.
yeah, 'cause I can't stand bright colors though. So
Yeah, well, that's Is that
This-
like
this-
a mental
That's 'cause
thing,
you're a
or is
viper.
that a
That's 'cause you're
physical
a
thing?
viper,
Like,
bro.
oh, this is my new puppy.
hello, puppies.
I would go with a dark brown if you're going to go with the wainscoting. That would actually do really good. And like a white baseboard.
Yeah,
Oh
I
no,
like
it'll be oak wainscoting, and I'm
Yes.
gonna torch it and then stain it.
So one
Yeah.
of, one of,
Do
one of
like a
my-
white chair rail though to break it up, so it kind of just breaks up the illusion that it's so dark that it's kind of enclosing, but that white will still bring out, especially at trim.
I want the Irish pub feel, right? Which I know is dark colors, but I don't want it to feel claustrophobic.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
One of my favorite colors is almost like it's not gray, but it's like a whitish grayish color. I don't know. It's like a pearl, I guess.
yeah.
And it's one of my favorite colors to paint rooms and living rooms and houses and stuff like that internal, because it's not too dark, but it's also not too bright.
It's quite funny. 5 men on panel talking about interior decorations, and Scott was nowhere to be found.
No. Let's
progressive
call it
on
like
the
it is.
puppet.
3 men on panel, 5 men on panel, 3 talking about interior decorating, and 2 of us not talking about shit.
Okay, I actually took interior decorating by choice as a course.
It's
because
okay.
I
You know
was
what they
interested
say
in
about that?
learning. It doesn't like I'm not scared of myself.
Can we
Or,
can we change your name to TWPR, the wallpaper?
whatever, man. Like I'm not one of those people that's insecure.
That
I'm
was, but
not
that was
serious.
I don't. It doesn't bother
all
me in the
jokes.
slightest.
All about
I
it doesn't
can
bother
put
me either.
flowers all over my house, and it doesn't bother me.
I can buy myself flowers. Sorry.
No,
Yeah,
like,
that's
really,
why I
it
like the
doesn't
neutral
bother me.
earth tones. The neutral earth tones are best, like browns, grays, tans, anything but white, because white shows up everything. It shows up there. You constantly have to wash his walls every month. But when you start using those neutral tones, or even like our bathrooms are painted a dark brown,
Yeah.
and it doesn't break up. It and even in your mind, it doesn't change the size of the room.
Mhm.
But it has a
Viper, I
really
got the
good
perfect color
grounding.
you need to use.
It has that
I got
really
the
good
perfect color.
grounding tone.
I got the perfect color you need to use, Viper.
Yeah. What color?
Ultraviolet neon clear, bro. Ultraviolet neon clear, dude. It goes with everything. It says, I could be in a good mood. I could be in a bad mood. You don't really know because I'm transparent.
I actually was gonna repaint this room, but then I was like, I mean, I have the Joker all over my wall
Otto.
and
Oh,
purple.
it looks good the way it is.
I'm
As
so
you
glad
said.
that you're listening and judging harshly, my friend. Thank you very much, Scotto. I hope we impress.
Oh, Scotto, don't be a bitch. Get up here. Come on, girl.
You do that way too good to be straight.
Of course, someone who's been judging and listening harshly, and his nails don't match his outfit, so no
You
homo.
said judging. You said judging. I'm judging you for that.
He did.
That's a judging.
He got shot.
I caught him. I caught that myself, but I wasn't going to be judging him
No,
about
fair
it.
enough.
So
Why are you all so judgy? Like, oh my God, stop it.
we're not
Hey,
You want to
judging.
take a shot with
We're
me?
not judging him.
I'm the only person here that can actually bitch about English. I said bitch about English.
Yeah. Okay.
Guess what? You don't get a bitch about shit now, do you?
You got to stop doing that, Artie.
No fudge.
Hey, that wasn't me.
Oh, it was me.
No fudge given.
Shit. I take credit for my shit. I'm saying.
I'm gonna make up a T-shirt for G2K stream for his merch store. It says no fudge is given.
No fugs given? Hell yeah.
No fugs are there. You go. No fugs given.
I got to hook up my projector again so I can stop leaning in to read chat.
But I do highly recommend Tongue and Groove wood ceiling.
Oh, I like.
I was gonna go with tile, like tin tiles.
Now, when
But I
I
was
hear
looking at
Tongue
it,
and
and
Groove,
just
my
for
mind
this
goes
front
somewhere
section is
completely
about
opposite than
$3,500.
Yeah,
I'm like, Jesus, that's a lot of money.
And then Tongue and Groove looks a lot better. You've seen the inside of my house. You all have.
Yeah, I like the cedar, but I also like I want to have the old pub feel. So
Oh, that's fair.
It's gotta be tin. Like,
Yeah, that old tin tile roof, like the copper color, or even if you paint it a different color, black, white, it doesn't matter. But that copper really, really stands out, especially if you're going to do like an earth. I can't believe we're talking about this shit at 3:00 in the morning here.
I'm trying to have a fucking shot with everybody, but nobody notices. Shot.
we're busy
hang on,
decorating, bitch.
Oh,
hey, you gotta give
We're
me
busy
hang on.
decorating.
Look.
I've literally been. I was like G2K like 7 times.
Bro. You gotta
Look,
give me.
I'm waiting. I'm ready. I've only been waiting 10 minutes as is.
Okay,
wait a minute. What the fuck?
What's
Are you ready yet? Oh my
Holiday
God!
freaker?
Hold up.
Wow.
Did he? Oh,
look at
okay, okay. Well, I couldn't figure out. I'm like, did you just untie yourself from Sugar Glider's bondage shit, or because I saw? Anyway,
He fucked his
all
phone up.
right. What's up, SO?
All
Are you
right,
ready?
drinking yet?
Hey, is this G2K stream? Where's Harley Dad?
Fuck you,
Here you
Neil.
go.
You got to play the song after the shot.
I got that little "Go Fuck Yourself" guy. That was pretty funny though.
Yeah, you got to play that song. Fuck you, fuck you.
Hey, this is my panel,
Yeah,
and
you
I'll do
got
what
it.
I want. Okay.
I was just to say you got to do what everyone on the panel tells you to do.
Yeah.
I know, right?
As the owner of your stream, I'm just gonna tell you that when you play that song, I'm gonna hobble to the bathroom and pee. So no
Partial
chance.
investors in the stream.
Well, then I
Just
guess
so you
I'm
know,
not gonna play it,
G2K.
then we'll see how long you can hold it, TVR.
He's an old man. I wouldn't play that game. That's a dangerous game to play with an old man.
Yeah, Harley Dad's the biggest shareholder, I think, here.
Well, nah, my wife is. I'm just saying.
How do you know the nickname G2K gave me? He shares shit and I hold it for him. Wait, anyway, moving on.
That's right. That's right.
I know it's kind of ironic to bring it up because of earlier conversations. For those who don't know, Druniverse went live, and I guess he's got wants to talk about like addictions and harmful substances and stuff. I guess he's been thinking about a lot of stuff lately. So at some point, if you guys want to pop over there, say hi, and all that good stuff, or I don't know if we want to maybe go over. I mean, I don't know. I just know that we all know Druniverse is a good dude, and it seems to me, from what I was hearing, like he's got some stuff he wants to talk about. But that being said, I'm not pushing anybody over there. I'm not trying to step on G2K's toes. You all know that. But
I mean, I'm not.
I'll go over there right after the song.
Do you remember the conversation about the getting stuck joke with porn videos? I put that one in the back chat. That's fucking funny.
Don't tell me that's funny.
G2K, I'm gonna be honest, Harley Dad, no disrespect, of course. I love Druniverse to death, man. I'm having a blast here.
Yeah, I'm good here. I spent the morning with Drew.
I'll go pop over there myself. Yeah.
I mean, at least go pop. I'll drop the link. At least go pop over and say hi.
I'm gonna say hey, stuff like that.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to get him to end it or anything like that. I just But there's a
Whatever.
roach
if I
that's on
want
top
to
over
Green
his head.
fucking bomber destroyer guy.
I was basically just popping up here and seeing if this would work on the phone. I
Yeah,
don't
I
like
just
being
had
on
a
here on the phone. It's annoying. And I was popping up here because people were talking about music and being a
Just
musician and
pop,
all. That's my thing.
pop over to Juniverse real quick and say G2K drive by, and then just come back.
Yeah.
Oh, pop.
You
That's
got to
actually
use
kind of
drive
funny.
enough because that's kind of like my
I'm gonna type
tag. You
that
know what I
in
mean?
too.
Yep. And then come back, Gladwin, because we missed you. My wife's even been worried about you, bro.
Well, yeah, I've been going through a lot, but it is what it is. My computer died. So my video card went out, and I'm having overheating problems with my processor. So I had to do like about $800 worth of work on it.
Oh wow.
So it's gonna take me probably about 4 or 5 months before I can get back on my computer and stuff. And the thing
Well,
is,
that sucks.
I just got through buying about $4,000 worth of software that I can't even use.
Well, that's fucked up.
Yeah. I got all this stuff done so I could make my music and stuff, and it's just everything went to hell. But it is what it is.
Well, that sucks, bro. For real, man.
Listening to Drew.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Ready? I know I am.
What are we doing?
I think we're playing.
We're playing Fuck You.
Finally.
My prostate's a stink.
Way back in adolescence, I learned one simple lesson. First impressions last, and showing love don't take much effort. I found out on and idol got brushed and still won't forget it. So these days when I see artists on that too cool shit, my message to him's like, oh, do respect here, there's no respect to, so fuck you. Fuck you, man. Some artists on that high horse like they just put Thrill around. Some artists care about music less than Instagram accounts. They told me drink that Kool-Aid, oh hell nah, I spit that out. And as much as I would love to give the benefit of doubt, I'm saying nah. All due respect here, there's no respect to. If you in this for the status, I dedicate this to you. I'm saying fuck you and you and you and you. You're cool, fuck you, and I'm out of here. Fuck you and you and you and you. You're cool, fuck you, and I'm out of here. With all due respect here, there's no respect to, so fuck you. Yeah. Okay, let's flip that to the wild shit people say to get attention. You know the reason mama said don't read no comment sections. I'd hit back, but whenever I tell them kiss my bare ass, my 2 cents got me empty and my wallet in a sweat. I said, all due respect here, there's no respect to, so fuck you. Oh, my bad. Pardon my French. Big no-no. Wash my mouth out with soap. Oh, you don't like it? By all means, yo, hit my socials. Let me know, so. Hold breath till I reply, then I wait and then have your folks post funeral details online so I can come take Snapchat photos, man. All due respect here, there's no respect to. If you spend all day online just cutting down what people do, my words to you are fuck you and you and you and you. You're cool, but fuck you, and I'm out of here. Fuck you and you and you and you. You're cool, fuck you, and I'm out of here. All due respect here, there's no respect to, so fuck you. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know I'm not perfect hell.
I know I'm not perfect as hell. I'm probably just using myself.
I try to put myself above nobody or get my kicks kicking someone else, yeah. But if you're tired of the bullshit people throw your way, I got this one little phrase that helps it go. Fuck you and you and you and you. You're cool. Fuck you and I'm out of here. Fuck you and you and you and you. You're cool. Fuck you and I'm out of here.
All due respect here, there's no respect to, so fuck you. Yeah, that's right. That's my fucking anthem, dude. Not even joking.
I love it.
Fucking love that.
I love it.
Did you see the
fits
video?
me to an F. You know what I mean?
You should make a video of that, man.
Yep.
Make a music video of it.
I've been thinking about it.
Did you see it, G2K?
Okay,
the one I
TPR,
put in
I'll
the
do
back?
this, but I'll do this. I'm doing it right now.
This is more for Harley because I think he was the one who was having the conversation, but I think he's on Drew's.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, he's paying attention now.
God damn it.
You're still muted, Harley. Yes, we see you.
I know I'm muted. No, I meant I see you.
So I'll play this, but
I'm glad you're talking
just know
about it,
that I'm
man.
playing it because I want to, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be funny.
It's just it's funny. That's all.
Alexis, man, she needs somebody to claim her and take care of her. That girl.
She has somebody that claimed her, so she's good.
Good. Well, when I
Help me! I'm stuck!
Hey, you can... Oh my god!
Thank God you're here. I'm stuck.
You're not stuck, you're f***ing mangled!
Just so stuck, step bro. I don't know what to do.
Jesus Christ, Tam!
How did I get under here?
Did you do this to yourself?
And that means you could do anything to me and I can't stop you.
This is so stupid.
I want to get you out of the wheel!
Stupid.
Oh, shit. It's all good.
Oh shit. That's what we call our way.
It's part of my role play.
Tam, you're gonna f***ing die!
I've seen the way you look at me. I know this is your fantasy.
I don't look at you that way! Hey! Hey! Wake up! Wake up, Tam!
Hold on. I'm just thinking about it.
What is wrong with you?
Who said that?
No one f***ing said anything.
Well, let him join.
You're insane!
My song's cutting in a bit deep.
Did somebody call an ambulance? Oh, thank God. My stepsister's completely mangled.
Two of you. Hi, step bro.
That's a paramedic.
You guys just sort it out amongst yourselves and I'll have a little sleep.
Okay, she's clearly losing a lot of blood. I'm just going to go get my supplies. Thank you. You're going to be okay.
Hey, I'm singing when you fight.
Oh,
Oh my
stuck. I need use of your tongue.
Hi.
Oh my
You
god.
just
Okay,
saw-
look. I gotta address something here. I really like you know that part in what is it? Adam Sandler movie, he goes back to school. Billy Madison. You know when he's like
Billy Madison.
gives that speech about the dog who lost his way or whatever the fuck it is? Like everybody in this room is now that much more dumber because of that video.
Oh,
Thanks, I appreciate that.
I love that. No, that is not correct. And every single person in this room is now more dumb because of having to sit here and listen to that. So that was, yeah, that's fucking great.
Yeah. Well, that just happened here. And I'm sorry
And that
for all you. I'm
just
sorry to all you guys that TPR allowed that to happen because he made me do it. So TPR taking the blame for it.
I just want to point out it was a real quick switch. I'm playing this because I want to. By the way,
say that. Prove it. Where's the receipt? Show the receipts.
Hey, no receipts. No receipts. No regrets.
No receipts and no proof. I'm just saying it didn't happen.
Exactly.
That's right.
I got a let's see. I got a receipt here from Bad Dragons and Harbor. Wait, what?
Bad Dragon.
If you know, you know.
And if you don't, you don't need to because it's not that important. Well, it's kind of important, but you know, it's one of those things that either you know or you don't. Oh shit! Oh yeah, I gotta go. Ow, motherfucker! Did you see that shit earlier, Hardy Dad?
What's it?
Fucking Mike D coming in with a $50 super chat and fucking Megan coming with a $200 super chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see the Mega ones up there. That's fucking great.
told you, man. This shit's gonna come back.
I
on
did
you.
see. So she wanted to save it for karaoke. Like she was going to request you to sing the entire fucking wheel, or
No. So it was just one song. And you know there was some
Johnny Cash song.
Nope, it wasn't. It was Barbie Girl.
Yeah.
Dude,
But
I could give you one shot and you'd sing Barbie Girl.
But she wanted a certain attire, and I said, okay, fuck, you might not believe me, but you know what? I ain't got a problem putting my hair in pigtails and fucking wearing a pink dress and singing Barbie Girl to get paid $200. I know
Yeah, I've
people that
got
have done a
those
lot
videos
worse.
if you guys want to see them.
Like I know guys, I know people that have done a lot worse than that for $20.
I
So
only charge you. I was gonna say I only charge y'all $100 for those videos, but
You should see what I did for a Klondike bar.
oh yeah, I know what you did for Klondike Bar. I recorded it.
what is that line? And I can't remember the name of the song, but it says something like, basically, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Never mind, I don't care. I'd do a lot for a Blondike or some shit like that. It's a rap song.
Yeah.
That's fucking. That's yeah. I do or like I do something. I don't remember what it was exactly. Now, goddamn it, now I'm gonna find it. I'm not gonna play the song.
I got one video I want to show, but I don't know if I can share it.
Hey, calm down, Clockwork.
Log in.
Now you had me looking for Clockwork in the chat. And I'm like, damn it, Rex. Oh, he's not here though.
If you mention music, he will be, especially if you say free music.
Damn it! Why'd you see it?
Oh yeah, fuck, shit.
Oh yeah, here we go.
It's the wrong screen.
Oh man, I have to show this off of another platform. Don't think that. Hold on.
What's up, Universe?
Oh, that's what it is. I heard they'd do anything for a Klondike bar. Well, I'd do anything for a Blondie. Sorry.
I heard somebody was doing a live stream and wanted to talk about
what the
addiction and shit.
Yeah. So yeah, let's talk about it. That was kind of like why I came on earlier.
Oh, you're listening to him.
So okay, I'm down to talk about it. But let me ask you this question first. So, why are you feeling like you need to talk about addictions and shit right now? Just because, or what?
So I was just about to say that. Yeah. I was saying it earlier. I already kind of had a flow about it. Not trying to lose my focus here. So basically what happened was I keep having like really bad waves of not sleep. I have no sleep at all. And then other times like I sleep like way too much.
Right.
And it's been happening for like the last month or so. And it's getting worse and worse. And I'm starting to feel like my lifestyle and my health lifestyle is doing very well because and I never experienced that before. Like I've always been able to maintain this kind of thing.
Right.
And now it's at the point where I'm like, oh shit, I mean, I could maybe hang it up for a while or something. But I want to be here. So I want to maybe find other outlets. And that's kind of what I was doing right now. Because smoking and drinking the whole time ain't gonna get me anywhere. And it's really hindered me. So I'm finding it to the point where I'm not able to be consistent. And my persistence has always been be consistent. If that makes sense.
No, I get it.
I am starting to come to that formulative idea, but I'm having trouble executing it. So it's like, hey, as long as I come up here, maybe I can talk about it for a little bit. Maybe tomorrow I'll think about it some more. And I thought I'd bring it on my own pedal. It's to bring us up, you know. That's kind of why I'm feeling this right now.
Right.
Somewhere else thinking about it. I didn't get a word out anywhere else today. Like I went to like different panels, like people being loud and talking over you. And when I said I was gonna go do my own thing, like, oh well, no, I'm not doing anything because everybody wants to focus on me. I can't talk for everybody else.
Oh, I get that.
On live right now.
Oh, I get that, bro. That whole talking over people, dude. I get it, bro. Like I've been battling with that for the last few weeks on my channel, on Hearted Dad's channel. Like I get it, bro. Like, and I got this thing inside me that like my brain does not allow me to when other people, like when I'm talking, when other people talk, I just shut up automatically. And like I'm not built to be able to cut people off all the time. Just not built that way. I can do it sometimes, but it's difficult. You know what I mean? But I get it.
And then it's like, and I feel like I'm difficult, like I'm being boring. Like, boring. I'm not going to shit with people.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
What the fuck did I do to you, Mike?
It's so-called etiquette that nobody follows.
Yeah.
And so typically, I like right now, I'd be on like your channel, like most likely, like if it was just me, and like not, I wouldn't be going live right now because I'd be on your channel hanging out with you guys. But because I didn't want to argue over everybody else, not just your channel in particular, like any other channel. I'm just saying.
I know, I get it. Yeah, you're good.
And it's like fuck, and I don't, and not trying to be like, not trying to be an asshole. You know, I don't want to. That's not my whole thing. And I want to work with everybody. I think there needs to be more association with the creator here among us.
Yeah, no.
Also,
I get it. I know another creator that would agree with that comment right there 100%, bro. This content creator and I were just talking about this 10 minutes ago in personal life, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like for real. Like people have forgotten how to respect the host, the co-host, and just be decent about shit, you know? Like last night, I'm not gonna name names because they know who they are, whatever. But like I was doing Hardy Dad's channel because he had some shit going on, and like political shit got brought up, and I was like, hey, you know, Hardy Dad don't want Hardy Dad has a rule. It says no political shit unless it's a political themed stream. We don't talk politics here. So I kind of remind people of that, and one of the people on the panel was like, well, he's not here now, so who gives a fuck? And I was like, well, you know, I'm here now, and I am kind of his co-host, and well, that went about as far as it went, and I just left the panel. I said, fuck it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I'm trying not to do that. I think that's where I'm trying to wait for that time to speak up. And I never find that time to speak up. So I'm just sitting there the whole time. It's like, all right,
Drop them backstage.
when do I talk?
Drop them backstage, man.
Right.
And I don't want to be like, shut up, everybody, shut
Yeah.
up, shut up.
But when you drop
Shut up.
people backstage,
Hey,
then everybody's like, "Well, fuck asshole backstage," or you mute people and they unmute themselves, and it gets really frustrating.
Well, yeah. I mean, they have to respect the boundary.
Yeah, I get it.
Well, and
like
I
they
don't know
don't.
if Drew
You can't
Factory
pop
is,
into
but-
somebody's panel. And it's I've seen it happen on your panel. It's happened on mine. You can't pop into a panel
sometimes it's just
and
not
then
fair.
demand that.
That's life.
You know, it's like you're.
And
This isn't your panel.
I
You can go to your panel and start a political
time, it's
discussion.
like, when I have
Well,
to
and obviously, I get drinking and over talking. It happens. I mean, I may sound hypocritical right now, but I never mean to do it.
while you're here.
But
Arlie,
it does happen.
Arlie, I have a question.
And you know,
Did Drew actually reference me?
yeah, right on, Scotto. For real.
I didn't hear him say that.
No, it's something
you
Mike
just
D
wanna go
put
to
in
your-
chat, and I'm like, well, I hope he didn't reference me.
And you
No,
go
I-
distracted and start doing other things.
I don't know what Mike D's talking about.
Boring Drew
I,
now.
I think it's just been a habit.
I don't know. I don't know if Mike is trying to be
Right.
funny or
No,
if
like
he
I
actually
get
meant
it. I get it. That's just like I'll use last night as an example. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for real. Like I just left. Sorry, you know what I mean? Like I don't know what else to say. Like I messaged Hardy Dad and I was like, I'll hang out in the back in the back room or whatever the fuck, you know, backstage or whatever, and I'll monitor shit. But I'm done trying. I'm done trying to get my words in and fighting for him. And I'm, you know, and it's happened more than just last night. It's not just like a one-time thing. You know what I mean? And like, yeah, people just need to really, you know, like for real, dude. Respect the host enough. Like, it's not easy coming up here and running a fucking panel of 10 people trying to keep up with chat. You got shit in your own personal life going on and shit. But that's the burdens of being a fucking content creator and a live streamer. And like, have respect for that. You know what I mean? Like, for real, dude. Like, everybody's got something to say, and we can all get our words in to say when we need to say them. Just give it a minute. Just give it a minute.
And man, I've seen it done with Ike.
You know what I mean?
I've seen it done with Ike, man. Ike will get in there.
Quickly talk shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Quickly, just like for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
It comes out of fucking nowhere. And you know, we're having a conversation. and all of a sudden it's, no, he's a fucking asshole. Fuck that guy. Don't ever bring him up ever again. It's, whoa, wait a minute. That's just general shit like that. Like, dude, when that person just chimed up and out of fucking nowhere.
Well,
Yeah.
you'll have that too.
Yeah.
Have that too.
Yeah,
But
I want to say real quick for the record. So when I brought up Drew and Risk going live and stuff,
I get it, bro.
when I was over there, like
I
I
get it,
could
man.
sense that it was going to be a
Mhm.
serious thing, and that's
wanna be here.
why I kind of dropped it here. Like,
Yeah,
hey, you know, I
not
don't
not
know.
to
I
sound
know
whatever, but
we all
like
know
I
GTK
want you
is
to be
very
here, bro.
knowledgeable about
Like
a
you
lot
and
of
I go
fucking
fucking, you and I
in
go
this world.
fucking back further than just about me and
And
anybody else on YouTube. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
but
Like you found my channel from the
so
very
to
fucking get go,
me,
bro. And like
honestly, and
I
again,
got
like I
mad
was
love
telling
and
you, I'm
respect
not
for you,
trying to
dog.
tell you shut it down or nothing, but he had suggested it, and you guys were like, oh no, we want
This
to say it,
is
which is
bro.
fine.
I
You
got
know,
me
and
right
I'm
here,
glad
man.
that he
Right
actually
here,
went
bro.
over and actually
No,
talked
this is
to him
the camera
because
on.
it did turn out to be something serious.
Yeah.
And
Right here, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, and I'm
This
not
is you,
trying to
bro.
be a dick for calling anybody out.
And everybody
And
watching on my channel,
I
this is
love
you
this
guys,
person
man.
to death, but it's very easy for certain people like me, and I don't ever do it on purpose. I don't think most people do it on purpose
But yeah,
either.
like I was
Take
just,
over
you
a
know,
chat,
a little
take
birdie,
over a panel.
told me that, a little birdie told me
But
that, you know,
like
you have this live stream going and
meals,
shit,
you know,
and
like
it's about
the
addiction,
other
and
night
I was
on
just gonna
that
say, you know,
last Thursday when
I got a lot of
you
knowledge when it comes to the addiction
you
part,
weren't
man. I
trying
deal
to
with
take over the panel. I
battling
know you
addiction
weren't.
every single
It
day of
just
my
happened
life,
that
bro.
way.
You know what I mean?
So we were giving you shit for it and stuff, and you
Like
recognize
serious
you're like,
addiction,
okay,
you know what I mean?
but
Oh yeah,
I
no hope at all.
personally am seeing a lot of people taking over the panel to the point where it's like we as content creators that own and run the panels have
That
a
relies on
certain
you.
idea of what we want to do. And I know shit goes sideways, stuff like that. And it's great to just let people do their own thing and talk amongst each other. But I'm getting real tired of having to scream to get attention and be like, hey, let me say
I get
one
that.
goddamn. You know, but again, I've done it, and the more people drink, obviously it's gonna get worse and worse. And I know there's lag and latency and all that other shit.
Yeah, especially with headsets. And when I drink, I mean when I'm drunk, not when I'm drinking, but when I'm drunk, man, I would just yakking. You have to drop me down and mute me and be like, shut the fuck up.
And that's the way it is. And so I'm gonna call Casey. I love Casey to death. I really do. But he's like, well, just tell me shut the fuck up. But then you tell him shut the fuck up. He's like, well, everybody else gets stuff. You know, what it's like. I know that people talk. And people.
But at the same time, they should respect that you're the host of the channel. You know, that's your channel.
Obviously, there's gonna be certain.
Yeah, it has to be looked at like you're the boss. It's like a job.
Yeah.
I like my job when I was at Best Buy. Yes, I hate telling people what to do and stuff, but I have to do it to keep everything in line. Same thing with the stream. That's why when I would stream, I don't let more than one person up. I'm very particular with it, and people just have to respect it because I'm the boss. Everything that I say goes.
100%.
Well, yeah, and again, you know, when you get people are drinking and having a good time, and a lot of it, I think, is familiarity. Oh, we've known each other so long, and it's like, hey Neil, shut the fuck up, and you're like, shut up, her now, whatever. It's like, Neil, no, seriously, like you know, and a lot of that. What's up, Amy? Amy, what you want to do? Apparently, we were restreaming or cross streaming, and I don't know.
Yeah, I thought I had this. I thought I had my laptop. I'm stoned, so I thought I had my laptop muted. I had my laptop muted and whatever.
And I didn't mute you for a reason because we were listening, and we were kind of interjecting our own thoughts into this. And I was explaining to them, you know, one of the reasons that I brought up, maybe, you know, I brought his stream up is because when I was over there listening, I'm like, this shit sounds like it's gonna be pretty fucking serious. And you know, and again, I wasn't telling G2K to shut it down. You know, we kind of talked about it. He's like, well, maybe we'll just shut it down and go over there. I was like, all right, I'm cool with that. People said that they didn't want to shut it down and go over there. You know, they were having fun over it, which is fine, 100% fine. But the way I looked at that was, you guys didn't hear what I heard and hear the tone he said it in. So I was actually getting ready to go tell G2K. I was going to text him and be like, hey, man, I'm about to go over to Drew's just to see what's up, you know, see if I can help. And then he popped over there, which is great. Don't get me wrong. But there's been a lot of it. Even Drew brought it up. There's been a lot of fucking so much over talking and lack of respect for panel owners. And again, it's not like I am God, do what I say. But if I have to tell you 23 times and then go fucking dad voice to get my own panel to where I can say something, that's ridiculous. And again, you mute people and they fucking unmute themselves. You backstage people will fuck wait backstage, be asshole. And it's just like there's so much going on.
Yeah.
Calm down. Let's see, And again, I'm guilty of it too.
When you have that many people, though, people are gonna piss and moan because you put your foot down. It just
Really,
happens.
really, you had to say put your foot down, fucker.
That was funny, Viper. That was
Oh,
fucking good, bro. That was good,
good
bro.
to see you, Viper. By the way. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's fine. Yeah, but really, like people are gonna cry about it. Like sometimes it will cause a turmoil for a little bit, and I mean, and even with the drinking, getting high, and all that stuff, some people, like I saw this happen the other day on the stream. I don't even think I could get on my computer at the time, but somebody causes an issue and keeps on causing an issue, then they get kicked, and then they're not a mod anymore, and all this
Or they
stuff
leave
happens.
themselves. Or they leave themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it causes like, oh my god, I'm so mad and stuff. And then the next day it's like, I'm sorry, I was out of line. And that's kind of how it is. It's
It's when they habitually come back and express that, like, hey, I'm sorry I did, and they've done it many times. It's like, bro, this is why. Just don't let them up on panel anymore. They don't have a right to be there.
Okay.
Whether they're a follower or not, subscriber, they don't have a right to be there. It's like your house, man. They can't just walk in through the door any time that they want to and demand shit from you. You'd be like, get the fuck out right now. It's the same thing on a panel.
Exactly. And so last night I was, because obviously last night was a fucking shit show for me. But when I got several messages saying, "Hey, fucking chat's out or fucking panel's out of control," and I get a message from G2K, he'll admit to it and saying, "Hey man, he did her. I can't fucking nobody's listening. I can't handle it." And I came up and I was aggressive. Like, hey, you guys, I fucking laid the law down. And several people on the panel were like, "Well, what are you talking about? We were being fine." And I was like, "Okay, maybe I was misinformed, I was a little aggressive, whatever." No, I was informed not only that he was right, y'all were out of control. I was informed that today by my real life friend, and I went back and watched it. And you guys were out of control, and nobody was listening to G2K. And G2K, I mean, he'll stick up for himself, but obviously he's not fucking me. Where I will fucking backstage everybody tell you shut the fuck up if you don't fucking let me talk. I'm very much more aggressive that way than he is, and that's why he was like, "Bro, I don't know what to do. I don't, because we're friends. We don't want to piss. I don't want to fucking backstage Niels or kick TPR off the panel as a joke and then get the joke apparently, or shit like that. We don't want to piss you off. We don't want to make you mad at us, but we want to have the control that we deserve to have as we own the channel and we own the fucking platform, the panel that you're on." Right?
Yeah, I mean, how many times if you said, "Hey, I got to go for a minute. I'm going to be off." B2K's in charge, and they should show him the same respect as they would you on your panels. And vice versa here.
And it's fucked up as this is of me to say. Like, I get respected on a different level when I'm on my panel, but it's the same people on Harley Dads usually when I'm over there and Harley's got to do something, and I get no respect. Like, I get no respect for it, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, I don't get it. Like everybody knows Harley Dad is my co-host over here. I am his co-host over there. Like, what the fuck? What changes? What's changed? The title on the fucking live stream? You know what I mean? Like
damn it, Mike. Sorry. I'm
sorry.
sorry.
You know what, Mike? You're just lucky you gave me a $50 super sticker or super chat because I'm just kidding.
Oh wait, is this a pay to stay channel? Wait a minute.
Right. But yeah. I mean, that's why a lot of people changed, stuff to subscribers only and things like that. But they have to understand, and when they're in that drunken stage and stuff, and I jump on in other panels, it's cool. It's like, hey, like Ike. I watched Ike get fucking dropped from 2 other channels because he just wouldn't shut the fuck up. Ike's a cool dude, but he just doesn't know when to shut the fuck up. So you got to drop.
You call him Ike still? I call him Niels Jr.
No, I'm talking Ike. Yeah. Fuck you, Harley. I love you though. But yeah, I mean, it's the same thing, man. It's like if they can't give the same respect to G2K when you're like, hey, he's in charge. I'm out of here for a second. Then take control of that situation, man. Don't let people run over your stream. It's not your stream. They can put their own stream up and do that shit.
And again, people are drinking stuff. Again, being drunk doesn't excuse stuff. But we've all been in bars where fucking it's so loud and everybody's it happens. Especially like I said with latency and fucking the internet lag and stuff. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But
No.
it's getting to the point where, I mean, y'all have seen it. I've ended several live streams fucking unannounced because I'm fed up. Nobody will fucking listen. Nobody will let me say anything. Nobody will let me pretend. And so I'm like, fuck it. Y'all talk backstage. And I'm gone.
Yeah.
And then I get to, well, that was rude. You in it. Well, fuck you. I don't care because y'all didn't respect me. So why the fuck should I respect you?
Yeah. You don't owe anybody anything.
I will say
Period.
that
Yeah,
even
you
though that everyone that's involved in both streams is basically the same people, both streams are different.
Yeah.
Like when I'm going from when I'm going from G2K to Holly Dad is just different.
It is. It's a totally different vibe. And I know that I do tend to take over G2K's Thursday live stream just because that's kind of the fun
Well,
part.
hang on. Let me cut you off. Let me cut you off here.
Listen,
it's not that you take it. It's not that you take it over. Like you're my co-host. So what the fuck? What's the like? I don't. If people want to come in and say you're taking my shit, they can go fuck themselves because I allow it to happen. I don't allow anybody else to do that now, do I? No.
Correct. I'll just say this: if you let him up on panel, you have the right to push him back down or kick him from the studio.
Oh look, hey,
somebody clip that real quick. You do that, Harley Dad, right? I would never let anybody else do that. And as soon as he stopped, Neil's like, yeah. So anyway, we fuck.
Yeah, I mean, you know who you're letting up on your own panel. Drunk.
I'll fix it.
Period. So if you let it happen, it's your own fault.
So finally, we got rid of G2K. So now I own this channel as well as G2K's channel. Wait a minute. Oh, this is Amy's channel, isn't it? Shit. By the way, hi Amy. We haven't let you speak. How you doing, Amy?
Hi.
Hey, sweetie.
I heard you weren't feeling too well earlier.
Hello.
No, I feel like death.
Not good.
No.
Cold, dark, and mysterious.
Cold, dark.
Hey, Ty.
I was
Sir,
hoping. Okay, I've got something in the back there that I wanted him to see the real heroes.
All right, calm down, Clockwork. This is Neil, no disrespect. I love you, but this is this is what I'm talking about. It's shit like this, right? And I'm calling Clockwork out on it too. It's usually moments where we're like, oh, the blah blah blah, and this and this. Oh, I got something backstage. Well, we were just talking about Amy being sick, and
I'm just changing the atmosphere.
Hold on. I understand. I do because I'm guilty of it too. You can call me hypocrite. I don't care. But it's we're all so familiar and so comfortable with each other that it's like family Thanksgiving, and I'm reaching over fucking Neil's to grab the mashed potatoes. I'm elbowing him in the face on accident. Fuck, I don't care. It's my brother, you know. But there does need to be a hierarchy of sorts. And I'm not saying I want all the control and power, but if I go over on Neil's panel, I understand that that's Neil's panel. He is the boss, and if he mutes me, I will not unmute myself. But y'all motherfuckers, as soon as I mute you, you fucking how dare you mute? I did it for a goddamn reason. Just say.
Oh, I've never muted you, but no, I was just trying to switch up the mood. That's all.
I know, but we're not done talking about it yet. But I do appreciate it. I do understand it, but we're not done talking about it yet. And this isn't your fuck. Why am I in control? Wait a minute.
This is G2K's channel.
I was wondering when I was going to be able to speak on my own fucking panel.
Well, can I say one more thing real quick? G2K?
I love this.
Fuck, I guess. Go ahead, man.
Being serious, obviously, I love it. So I do want to actually apologize to you because I was thinking about it the past couple of days. There were several times where I said I own half this channel. I don't own anything on this channel. I own half a StreamYard, and he owns the other half of StreamYard. And I actually think I disrespected you because you built this fucking channel. This is your channel, and you let me have the privilege to be able to help you run it. But it's your channel, and I meant no disrespect by saying that.
And I didn't take it as disrespectful. I knew what you meant, bro. But you know what I mean. It's all good. It's all good. I love it. Thank you for acknowledging that, bro.
Well, since I'm confused tonight for some reason, might be the painkillers. Have I ever unmuted myself when you've muted me, Harley?
Oh, listen, I'm not gonna fucking think back to all of that.
I'm just
probably,
asking.
You're probably one of the ones that has it. You're probably one of the ones that has it.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I've seen a couple times where I've been muted and I'm like, did the host mute me or did I mute myself or forget to unmute myself?
Right.
And
See,
usually I
that
don't
happens.
just mute people. It's like, hey, let us, I don't just go, mute immediately. But yeah, sorry.
And
The
that
only
happens.
thing
That
I take
happens over
offense
here
to
quite
is
often.
if you kick me out of StreamYard, I just won't come back because I'm like, well, fuck
Hey,
you then.
listen, you called me Mosh. Ooh, that was my voice crack. You called me Mosh twice. Come on now.
Yeah. You were behaving like him.
Oh,
You were talking about politics. You know that ain't okay. I'm just saying.
I said very specifically to somebody in chat, I can't talk about it right now because because G2K
I mean,
said don't talk about this shit.
there are
No.
And
No,
then
no,
it
no.
got
Hardy
wandered
Dad
back
says
into
that.
it,
Hardy
and
Dad
then I
said
was
that because
like,
we were
"Nah,
on his panel. We was on
Hold
his
on.
panel. I
Hey,
was just
GTK, hold on.
upholding the
Let
rules of
TPR
Hardy
finish.
Dad. I just have to let it.
I was very much trying to respect that, and I don't think I ever said, well, he's not here. I don't think I was the one that said that.
No,
Because
that was
It
probably
wasn't
Stick.
you.
I didn't hear that, but it's probably Stick.
Nope, it wasn't Stick either. It wasn't
No,
Stick
it
either.
wasn't.
The person that it was, it actually blew me away that he said it. So I was like, "Whoa, really?"
Text me because I didn't even know about that part. But TPR,
like,
sorry,
if
we
it
didn't
was
mean to
me,
cut you off.
if it was me and I don't remember it, wow,
It wasn't.
I'm an asshole.
It wasn't, bro. It wasn't you, man.
If I ever do something like that, I didn't mean to. I'm an asshole, and I'm blaming all the weed that I smoke.
You do understand that you can run a stream without drama, right?
I just want to say real quick though, TPR, so I had the earbud in. I was listening. The phone was across the room. Oilers. There was a lull in chat or in panel. Oilers brought up politics. James Ottawa fed into it a little bit, and so did you. And I went over backstage, bring back. And you were like, "Oh well, backstage, be okay, Mosh." So I kicked you off, and I was like, "Then you can call me Mosh because I kicked you from studio." And I literally said, "Now you can call me Mosh because I kicked you from studio. It's a joke. I love you. Please come back." Literally, you can ask anybody that was there. That's the way it went. I even messaged you on Discord. Said much love, brother. But you
But that
called me
doesn't.
Mosh of all people.
Yeah,
I mean,
because that's what he does. I've given Mosh shit about it to his face too.
Can I see again? So here we go. So this is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm running my panel the way I want. So you're gonna call me names, and I don't backstage people for no reason. And I backstage people as a joke 99% of the time,
That's
and then
true.
bring them immediately back because it's funny to me, right? And a lot of people laughed, and a lot of people laughed. I was like, "Oh, I kicked it from studio. Love you, TPR. Please go back," because it was funny. Now you can call me and watch my do. That's the second time I've ever kicked anybody from the fucking studio. Third. First was LC, then real shit, now you. I'm sorry to lump you in with that trash. But
hey,
I mean you call of all people you call me Mosh. So
You can run a stream without drama.
No. See. You just said so well if that's how you look at me. No. So do you look at me as Mosh because I backstage people sometimes? Because I don't look at you like real shit or LC.
Hey, that's a conversation we should have in private. That's not a conversation for YouTube.
Interesting. Well, I mean, I hit you up on Discord last night. You didn't respond. So, I mean, we've talked there if you want.
I was busy. I went to another stream, and you kicked me out of your stream, and I was like, okay, fine, fuck you. I'm going to go somewhere else.
Okay, fair enough.
You don't do enough hair flips.
I'm just saying.
No, I just, I listen.
Oh, somebody
like,
asked me if I did the hair flip. I tried with beard. Sorry, go ahead.
I listen when people do shit like that. It's like, okay, well, you know.
Okay, but are you telling me that A, you didn't see the comedy in that, and B, the fact that you called me Mosh of all people with all the shit that I've gone through with that fucking piece of shit lately, and that's what you're gonna call me? And you don't expect some retaliation? I mean, come on.
I would expect a backstage for like a minute. I would kind of get along with that. I'd be like, okay, I'd just sit there. And
You didn't take the backstage for a second without fucking bitching about it. So what do you mean you're gonna take it for a minute? I'm just saying.
I would have taken being backstage for a minute, yes. And then I would have probably said the same thing. I'm like, what the fuck was that, Mosh? That's what I would have said.
So you want me to just keep backstage? No, because I mean that's what he does. And actually, yeah, you are right. It's usually a backstage, and then he kicks you. Unless you're me, then he backstages you and kicks you at the same fucking time and denies it. But again, it's just
you can't control how people react to shit.
You're right.
Realize that. Right?
Yeah,
For
I do
me,
realize
it's like that's like, okay, well, you kicked me out. Okay, fine, fuck you. Like, I'm gonna go now. That means you're not wanted. That's what that means. It's like, okay, well, fine.
You're
I'm gonna
wanted
go.
and you're valued. I just don't want you to compare me to that fucking piece of shit. And you knew that was going to strike a chord with me. You fucking knew it.
No, I don't think things that way. I don't have a negative mindset of like hatred and stuff.
Really? So my entire mindset is negative.
If I called you,
because I have an
if I
issue with-
called you LC, I would expect you to boot me the fuck out. I'd be like, okay, that's fucking
They're on the same fucking level. Fuck LC, fuck Mosh. I've been saying it for fucking months now.
You have a personal thing with both of them. I get that. My bad for not realizing how bad your feelings were towards Mosh. I can understand everybody's feelings with LC. I can't. With Mosh, I kind of see the human in him. I kind of get where he's coming from. I know that he's not handling things well, but I see him as a person who's not capable of handling things properly.
And that's who you called me last night. So I'm not a person capable of handling shit the right way, right?
Again,
Just
that's
saying.
part of something. That's part of something we could talk about later.
Well, I'm just using your words because I said there's three
you know
people.
what,
There's
Harley,
3 people I've kicked
Harley?
from studio. There's 3, and I said I'm not trying to lump you in with that trash. You're like, well, that's how you see me. And I literally said I'm not trying to do that. So
To be fair, like Mosh, LC may abuse his wife, which is fucked up. But I've heard Mosh say some shit that is way more fucked up than anything I've ever heard come out of LC's mouth. So they are both fucked up in their own right. They are both pieces of shit.
Yeah, and you know what? You're totally, you're right in having your own opinion. I'll agree with you on that. I won't agree with you on your opinion, but I understand that
Do you not agree that it's fucked up for somebody to say that all gay people need to be exterminated off the face of the fucking earth?
Especially when you are gay, yes. That's like...
I mean, even if you're not gay, that's a fucked up thing to say. Would you not agree?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. No, I should definitely amend that. And like, that's not a good thing to say either way. For him to do it is especially egregious because he is. I'm sorry, Mosh, if you're listening, but dude, like,
It's a piece of shit. I'm sorry.
And that's another thing, honestly, that's been bugging me, TPR, is every time you talk about Moss, you say, I'm sorry, Moss, if you're listening. Okay. You can obviously do whatever the fuck you want.
Because it's not fair for me to talk about him when he's not here. So
because he doesn't have the fucking balls to come over here. That's the problem. He wants everybody to go over there to talk to him, and it doesn't want he wants everybody to go to his channel. He backstages you so you can't fucking talk, and then he denies it, and you show proof of it, and he still fucking denies it. So no, fuck Wash, fuck LC, and I'm not sorry, and I hope they're fucking listen. I hope they both go 4-finger fuck each other and then fall off a cliff and die in a fucking burning train wreck. Fuck both of them. Okay, that's my opinion on it. Your opinion is fine, and you can say what. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, we could take this as politics, right? Like, you have your opinion, and I have my opinion, and we just don't agree on it, and that's fine. Like, we don't have to agree on everything.
Hi, Southern.
Babe, how do I know how much 2 shots is?
I'm not. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that? Sugar glider?
Yeah, my wife's making me a drink. Hang on a second. I'm sorry, I'll mute.
Are we doing shots? We got Jaeger shots.
I thought she was addressing me. I was like, oh shit, I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you. I don't know why I lean in when the speaker's like 10 feet from me, but I'm like, what? Like, that extra foot's gonna fucking help.
I've done that shit with my headphones in. And I'm like, wait, well, that's not. And again, I'm not trying to attack you, TPR. You and I go way back. I love you pretty much like a fucking brother, and you're a good dude. We don't always agree on everything, and I know I got a little aggressive and loud there, but I have my feelings on people. And again, if you want to, I don't want to say support. If you want to do what you're doing and apologize just in case, that's fine. That's it's up to you. That's
Harley,
where you are.
if I was talking about you on another stream and I wasn't sure if you were there or not, and I had said something really negative about you, I would say, like, hey, Harley, if you're listening, look, I'm sorry, but right, I would give the qualifier.
I can understand and respect that, but also I would show the fuck up and be there to defend myself. He won't, because he's a
He
coward.
doesn't. I don't really see Mosh go on a lot of other streams aside from LC's.
My
Once
question.
in a blue moon, he's on MCFs, but that's usually somebody has to antagonize him to that point.
My question is, why are you worried about it?
Ooh.
Why do you constantly seek validation for it? It's brought it to in almost every stream.
Who is the you in your statement?
Or both
Sorry,
names.
question.
Who's talking to you? To me? Sorry.
Well, I mean, TPA's talked about it too. Like I heard Mosh again. It's like, stop fucking talking about it.
Well, no.
I see him as
because that motherfucker has personally attacked me and my wife. So no, I'm not gonna stop talking.
I understand that, but you keep giving validation to him every time it's talked about, man.
And I can't, and that's my right. And I understand. Even G2K has talked to me about doing that, and I understand and I respect that thought of him. But no, I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna defend myself because that's what I fucking do.
You have that right to defend yourself, but like, don't give him that attention to where people be like, okay, well, let's go find out who this fucker
But see,
is.
look, hang on. I got to cut in. I got to cut.
All you're doing is
cut in here.
Drama, man. That's
let
it.
me cut in here. Let me cut in here. I know where both of you are coming from, and both of you have that right to think how you want. But like Hardy that said, I've had this conversation with him outside of YouTube, and I made my decision. I'm not going to feed into his shit. I sent him back I sent him back $7, regardless of how much money he sent me, that never made it to my bank account. And I told Hardy that. I was like, I didn't even tell him I was going to do it. I did it. And I sent him, he's like, well, you made a decision, so that's how you do. But like,
supported you.
Like, I don't, but I back up Hardy Dad 100%. If Hardy Dad is like, you're my brother, Hardy Dad. I might not agree with with how you're handling shit, but I still got your back and I support you, bro. You know what I mean? Like for real, because I know that's what you do for me, bro. Like I don't give in to. I've been guilty of it myself. I've fed into the bullshit and the negativity with people, and it's never came out good on my end. And I'm just handling my shit how I think I need to handle it. I'm thinking about me for once.
There you go. Yeah, don't feed into it, man.
Well, one second, Niels, please, 1 second. On that note, G2K, yes, I do apologize for getting into this conversation about said people that you said you didn't want to talk about here.
You're good because obviously this is something that needed to be talked about, or we wouldn't be talking about it. And in these situations, I'm good talking about it. I just won't give him that shit, that publicity, that acknowledgement. Like I sent him back his $7, which I never got from him in the first fucking place, and I'm done with him. I wasn't a fan of his in the first place. I didn't watch his channel in the first place, and the next thing I know, he's pulling out a fucking fake gun on my shit, trying to get my shit taken down. So I retaliate, and by how I retaliated, I went to his channel quite a few times and said, "Hey, can we have this talk?" And it was always, "No, not right now. I'm busy. Later, I'm playing poker."
Or he wouldn't let you.
You were on for 2 minutes on his panel. He fucking banned you.
Yeah, or he would let me up on his panel for a couple fucking minutes, and then I got banned. Like, you know what I mean? So like, how I felt like I needed to deal with the situation is I sent him his fucking money back that I never got in the first fucking place. I did my part. My wife's saying, you know,
the whole point is if you have an issue with another creator, or if you have a disagreement like you and TPR, take it to back chat. Don't bring it on G2K's channel.
But see, I tried that.
That's something between that. Now, if G2K allows it, that's different. But like, don't bring your drama.
Well, that's Niels. That attitude you have right there is part of what started this whole shit with Mosh, because G2K went to bed and I was running his panel when this shit happened. He came over to target me specifically, knowing it wasn't my channel. Paid $5 that never went through for a 16-minute song that wasn't even a fucking song. It was a fucking skit full of no, hold on. It was a skit full of fucking trigger words that would have got the panel fucking pulled down. And I called him on it. And this is where it fucking exploded from there. Because he came over to his channel, to this channel, to target me. And then talk about I abused power over here. G2K himself has said, see, this is what I'm talking about, Niels. Hold your thoughts, please, until I'm done talking. Because you're over talking and nobody can really hear what you just said, and nobody can hear what I just said. This is what's getting to be, and I know I've done it myself a lot. And I call me a hypocrite. I don't care. I'm so fed up to the point where everybody's just like, "Well, just do this." Like, it's so fucking simple. It's really fucking not, because I'm not the type of person that's going to let some man talk shit about my fucking wife and just be like, whatever. Because he's a piece of shit and the world needs to know it. And that's how I operate. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own thoughts and opinions, their own ways that they handle things, right? So
But
I
if
don't
he's
care if
coming
y'all think I don't care if y'all think I'm bringing publicity to him. I am. I don't care. His channel's still fucking dying. He can't get fucking 30 viewers with a channel of 5,000 subs on any live stream, right? His channel's fucking dying, and the world is finding out. That's how it's dying. It's because the world's finding out about who he is and how he operates and all this fucking real shit. So I'm gonna call shit out like a motherfucker, and that's who I am.
You have a right to defend yourself, but if he comes over here to start shit, boot his ass. Don't put up with
He
it.
won't come over here, first of all.
You just said
because we've extended the invitation because we won't boot his ass unless he violates terms of service. We'll let him talk. Unlike him.
He came over here that one night. He came over, to be fair, I'm not meaning to cut anybody off, but he came over here that one night only, when he pulled a fake fucking gun on my shit, trying to get my shit taken down. Like, he knew that Hardy Dad was not on his own panel. He knew that Hardy Dad was here on my motherfucking shit, running my shit. And he knew that I wasn't here. And that's the only reason why he came up on my panel in the first place, because he's a chicken shit motherfucker and he won't face me face to face. Neither will LC. I've been over to LC's a couple times trying to get my words in on him, and he let me up on panel just to fucking ban me. Like, they're afraid of me, and they're a bunch of bitches. Period. That's all I'll say about it. For real.
I gotta address the one thing in there. So he did come up on panel that night. He wasn't on panel. He popped up backstage to drop the link because he thought I missed it and then jumped off. He was never on panel. But that's the only. I just wanted to correct that I know of.
Can I address something from like 10 minutes ago? Now that I
Yeah.
have a chance.
Sure.
I don't agree with him attacking your wife. That's stupid shit. You don't.
Yeah, that is.
It's ignorant.
I've got the shorts on my fucking channel of him saying the shit. So
I never said.
I've got
I never
my
said it
receipts.
never
Oh,
happened.
I know.
What I said is I do not agree with people doing that. Okay, like, you don't attack somebody's wife or family or kid. Don't be an adult, for fuck's sakes.
Correct.
Well,
you know,
and that's what the people we're dealing with here. They're the ones that are like, "Oh, Hardy Dad, you lost your leg, huh? Show us your leg." Like, everybody knows I lost my fucking leg. It's not a fucking secret. Like, it's oh, you're fat, motherfucker. You think I don't know? Sorry, GTK. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh,
You're good.
shit, Drew. I was coming back to your channel, Drew. Damn it.
And that's what I do. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I don't go
No,
on those
that's-
channels. Like I checked out LT shit 2 times in my entire time on Facebook or on YouTube, and knowing his channel was in existence. I've gone on this shit 2 times, and I went on there the second time and got banned.
Yeah, block it. Block it. Block them.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's that simple. You literally have a click, and you don't have to put up with that shit anymore. They'll
Yeah,
start
and I
dying
did,
out,
and I have. Yeah.
and it'll die out. That shit will
think
die
I got an hour of-
people are like,
But-
we're sick of hearing it, man. It happens.
But to have my homie, my brother's back here, Hardy Dad. Like I get where he's coming from. Like Hardy Dad is not okay with people. He can't just let shit rest, and that's okay. I'm not trying to be a dick. That's okay. Like I get it. Like, you want to come at me and come at my family in a serious manner. I'm not gonna let shit rest until I fucking get your ass. But Hardy Dad, like, I get it. He says shit about his wife, dude. I was fucking like, I would walk to the ends of the fucking earth and beyond that shit to defend my wife if somebody wants to talk shit about her. You know what I mean?
I would defend you guys too, but if you get bit by a snake, you're going to reach down and grab it again.
It depends on what kind of snake it was.
Depends on where it bit me.
And hey, Remy and hey, Drew. It's good to
What's
see
up,
you
Drew?
guys.
Hey.
And
Hi, Amy.
What's
I'll
up,
probably,
Drew?
I'll probably go back live here a little bit. I just wanted to, recycle and come back to G2Ks and say, "What's up, guys?" And everyone's here anyway,
Yeah.
so.
I wanted to come back,
What's up,
Drew.
Drew?
I honestly did, man. Like, you're such a good human, dude.
You too, TPR. Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Well, shout out
Sure.
Mike. Sorry, dude. I didn't mean to cut you out. Mike D with the 20 gifted memberships, and then I would like to say something once we recognize.
Oh
his
fuck! Really? Damn.
contribution.
Really?
Yep, Mike D in the
Awesome,
fucking
man.
house.
It's like $70 each.
Fuck, bro.
Did I get a membership? Yay! Wait, I pay for
Yeah,
one.
you bastard.
Damn it.
Yeah, one of these days I'll get one too.
I know, right? Maybe one day I'll get one on yours.
Yeah, maybe.
I lost. I don't want to sound rude and fucked up, but I lost like all my drive when I wasn't number 49.
Remember, we tried to finagle it that way.
We did. And
But you didn't get 49, but you did get 69. So I mean, that's an accomplishment.
But it's not a fair trade off for me. I'm just saying,
But real quick, I know we're doing some levity here, which is great. I want to go back to what G2K was saying. Exactly. I'm not the person that's gonna let shit go. Just be like, whatever. To a point. I mean, obviously, y'all see me fucking blow people out. Like, it's not a big deal. However, when you get these people that think they're fucking YouTube gods that are pieces of shit and can't even run their own channel properly, I'm gonna come at you with fucking guns blazing. You know why? Because every time I talk to you, I make you look that much more stupid, and people realize that you're a fucking moron. And a lot of people leave fucking channels.
That's your hope.
Hold on. See, Niels, this is what I'm talking about. I understand interjecting stuff, but just give me my time to speak. You will have your time to speak. I love you. I'm not trying to fucking disrespect you or anything. But you and I obviously think different. And we think the same in a lot of fucking ways. But we also think different in a lot of fucking ways. Everybody's fucking different, right? And for those that don't know, and Niels, actually, you do know, and so does TPR and Amy. I mean, anyway, Junior for sure. I came in to this YouTube thing doing that type of thing on LCs. I became YouTube infamous the second time I was ever on fucking LC's panel because Queenie and I got into it, and I fucking smashed her. And that, I ain't gonna lie, that's a fucking endorsement rush, Fucking, oh yeah, good job, you did fucking good,
I would reword that, Harley. You did not smash Queenie.
That's a good fucking point. Good.
Scotto,
if I see that,
I'll kill you. It's funny you say that, Amy. I started to have like a little like sickness in the back of my throat after you said that.
I puked a lot in my mouth and I held it back. I'm not like I was getting ready to
on a roll. I didn't sit through that word.
Okay.
All I'm saying, Harley, Dad, is when you start to act like them, you become them.
But I'm not acting like them. I don't attack them preemptively. I don't know, Niels. Are you now okay? So, are you comparing me to Moss and LC like other people have apparently?
No, you're misconstrued. When you start acting like creators that do the same thing that they do, attacking other people, you're going to become them.
I'm not attacking. I'm defending.
It's just revolving. It's just revolving drama, man. That's all it is.
Yeah.
We're humans. Humans like drama. Drama does get out of hand.
People,
not all of us.
All the people.
Thanks for the super chat, you bitch. Yeah.
All the people on YouTube and these ones that, and you know who I'm talking about, that think that they're YouTube gods and whatever and stuff like that, and then everybody gets jealous or offended or for whatever reason, and you actually think that directly it's going to affect you, and it's not, because most people don't care at all. It's YouTube, dude.
I'm sorry that I seem to care more than most people apparently.
It's different if it was face to face versus YouTube. That's just the internet, man. It's always been that way since it was created. And when you let it personally affect you to where it affects your life, that's not healthy at all. It's not. You're feeding them.
And I'm now at the point where I'm going to start talking about it when I start feeling, because I want, when I have been taking a step back, was because I don't want to talk about it. But I feel like if I start talking about it in a calm and civilized manner, people might start talking about it, and it might actually change things.
Yeah, because that ends up being the entire content of your stream over and over and over.
Not to interrupt real quick. Good night, or later, Viper. Have a good night, brother.
Bye, Viper. Yeah, without causing a lot of like issues and drama, and I like to talk about it. There's a difference.
But don't let that become your entire content, because it's just regurgitated horseshit.
Okay, so that hasn't become my entire content. So I have some videos about it, some shorts about it, and I talk about it every now and then. But every live stream I go on, I'm not like, fuck boss. That's not what I do. I may throw things in there here and there, but my entire content has not become that, right?
No.
So I'm not being them. I'm not sending people to attack them. I'm not my troll army that I bought so that I paid for, or whatever the fuck it is. I'm not doing that. But however, if things get brought up during a live stream, usually not over here because normally he doesn't want this here. Yeah. I have every right to talk about what I've been through and witnessed, and I have fucking hours of fucking Mosh and I on a panel, getting backstage, him talking to shit, me not being able to defend myself and shit like that. Same with LC. I could put out probably 7-hour video of between the two of them and all this bullshit. Right? So I've lived through it. I've been through it. Like the whole fucking essay on somebody's wife. The only reason I ever even talked about or made a video of that because I was in chat and saw it happen live. And I know there's one thing, seeing videos, right? Oh, well, this is what happened. Okay, I understand it's video proof, but I wasn't there, so I won't speak on it. I was there that night. I called him out. I fucking made a live stream about it. Stick and I ourselves, not I wouldn't say ourselves, so that see, I'm sounding like a douche. The live stream that I did on my channel, including Stick, about that, the next day he was down 2K subs. So it makes a fucking difference, and that's like what G2K does. So calling out pedophiles and stuff like that, that's a good thing to call that shit out, right? That's what this channel is about. That's what this channel is built on, and it makes a fucking difference.
What I'm saying is the entire time that you've been on this panel, that's all it has been is about Mosh and LC, man.
Okay, so the entire time G2K does FBI fucking Friday, it's all about fucking pedophiles. Does that mean that he's embellishing them? Does that mean that he's celebrating them? Does that mean he's calling them out, and that's his fucking right to do, and that's what he enjoys doing, and it makes a fucking difference.
But I never got on here and started bitching about any other creator or any person in my life that's affected.
Okay, well then obviously you're better than me, Niels.
No, I'm not saying that, man. I'm just saying let it go.
I know. I didn't mean that. No,
let it go, bro.
I understand you saying let it go, and I understand that, and I respect it. I didn't mean to get aggressive there with you, but no, I'm not gonna let it go. That's who I am.
Or keep it to your stream, man.
I'm sorry, I'm co-host here. I have the right. He said it himself earlier tonight that I can bring it up, stuff like this up here.
He dropped down. He claimed up. He did the same thing on your stream, man, because he doesn't want to hear it.
Motherfucker, if G2K had a problem with what I'm saying, not only would he be saying it on here, he would fucking text me and say, "Shut the fuck up, Hardy Dad."
Literally
I would love it.
Here, let me practice something real quick. Sorry, I'm not as fast as Hardy Dad. Look, Drew, I love you, bro. Okay, you do you, brother. You know I got you, but I'm backstaging you for a second, okay? Look, here's the thing. If it's going on my channel, it's because I said it's okay. And like, obviously, this shit has been eating at people, and I'm feeling really awkward. I did it like this, but whatever the fuck, it is what it is. But like, obviously, this shit has needed to be brought up. Should have been brought up a long time ago, but I'm allowing. It's a free. It's open. So let's get our shit out right now. Deal with this shit. Get over this shit and move the fuck on. You know why? Because there are fucking children out there that need fucking help, and we are the ones to do it, you guys. So let's get all this shit out with all of our transgressions and shit, all of our differences, all of the things. Let's get it out. Let's do this shit right here, right fucking now, and call it good. All right, let's do that shit. Welcome back, Drew. Welcome back, Scotto.
Hey. I have a question though.
Welcome back, Remy. Welcome back, Amy. Just a second, Drew. Welcome back, Niels, Hardy Dad, TPR. You're only last. I only brought you back up last TBR because you're Canadian. That was a joke. I hope you got it. But anyway, let's move on. Okay, let's go.
Fuck you.
What's up, universe?
Without sounding like a jackass, it's kind of ironic. I mean, okay, I'm just gonna say it. It's ironic that your avatar is a peach and a banana showing himself.
That's not the same. You're not the only one.
Okay.
You're not the first person. I've just never said it. You're not the only person that's brought that up to me. I think it's funny. It's a banana flashing a peach, okay, or an orange. It's an orange. It's not a peach. It's an orange. So get that right. I'm just saying.
I'm not calling you out. Just ironic.
It has a crease in it like a peach.
But if you notice, when I do my not serious streams, I use my not serious avatars. When I do my serious streams, I'm using my protect the children avatars. I'm using my other avatars that are serious and promote my serious shit. So, like I said, when I'm not on here doing my serious shit, I'm here to let loose and cut. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So that's why I use this. I could use this one. Okay. Go ahead, Hardy. Then.
All right. Well, if we're gonna fucking get it all out.
Wait,
Southern?
Harley.
No,
Before you
no.
start, can I just say hi to Remy because he's been here for 20 minutes and nobody said hi to him?
No, I was talking. Thank you. And I didn't say I was in charge, Southern. I said I have permission because he gives me permission. I'm not out here
Hi,
fucking
Remy.
hard dad fucking stream fucking. See, I'm getting sick of those fucking comments. Quit saying you're in charge, hard dad. You make yourself sound like you are in control. But I am in control. I could kick G2K out of the fucking StreamYard right now. I can. So I do have control. Not of the channel, of the StreamYard right now. I can end this fucking live. I could kick you out. I could pull your fucking super mod. I'm not being a fucking ass. It's people making stupid fucking comments like shit like that. That's getting to me. And I'm fucking tired of it. What do you mean, well, control or respect? Oh, G2K, do I not respect you? I'm sorry.
You're good.
I guess I'll just shut up and be muted in silence and not be able to say my piece.
You're good.
That's a good question.
See,
Ty.
how many fucking times do you have to say that, G2K? I've
know.
never done anything on here that G2K has ever been like, hey, motherfucker, what the fuck? We've talked about
there
some
was
things,
that one
and I've
time
had
that
to
you did
explain
that one
some
thing I'm not a
situations.
big fan of, but it's okay.
I didn't hear it. Sorry.
I said, well, there was that one time you did that one thing that I'm not a big fan of, but maybe I'll get used to it.
No, hey, listen, we agreed to never talk about that again. But see, here we go. You come in here and you say some shit, and I respond, and you're all right. Well, I'm out, just like fucking Niels did. Niels fucking dipped. Y'all want to fucking talk this shit out and be friends about it? I know I'm loud right now, and I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so aggressive, but I'm tired of the stupid fucking nitpicking comments about Harley Dad abusing power and Harley Dad fucking making himself look bigger than he is. Again, I said, for those that weren't here, I've said a couple times that I own half this channel, and that is not correct. I did apologize to G2K for that tonight because this is his channel 100%. He built it with the help of it. You know, I don't mean to disrespect the people that have been here for it. This is his channel 100%. My channel is my channel 100%. I give him permission to do what he's going to do on my channel because I love and respect him and I trust him. Same here. I do own half of the fucking StreamYard as of right now. Changes may be coming. But that doesn't mean I'm not trying to fucking be like I know I'm a more alpha male than G2K is. No disrespect. So I do tend to come up on his panels and do shit like that. And I've called myself a hypocrite tonight, you know, but I'm getting fucking tired of the people saying that Hardy Dad is fucking doing this and Hardy Dad's doing this, Hardy Dad's doing that. No, I'm fucking not. I'm sorry if I say things and I take over the fucking panel, but you don't hear G2K saying, hey, Hardy Dad, shut the fuck up, calm down, right? Not very often. And the second he tells me to calm down, fucking I'll mute myself and fucking back out. And if he mutes me, I'm not going to unmute myself. And if he fucking backstages me, and I know he's not joking, I'll leave myself backstage. But people that come in chat and run their fucking mouths, people that I love and respect, that shit gets to me. That shit gets to everybody. Everybody's fucking human. Everybody has fucking emotions, right? So when I see the comments by multiple people, not just you, Southern, you just happen to make the one tonight. I didn't say I was in charge. I'm not making myself seem bigger than I am. Everybody here knows that I have control of this panel and this channel as of right now because of the relationship him and I have. Again, I'm more alpha than him. No offense. So yeah, I may make Amy, sorry, not calling names, the backstage thing. You know, I got called Moss the other night on my stream for fucking backstage people. I backstage Amy one night a couple of times, and Amy messaged me and she's like, you know, that really irritated me because I was actually had real good stuff to say, whatever, you know. And oh fuck, I'm sorry. But I don't backstage people to assert control. I try to do it comedically and comedic timing. And I can understand people getting irritated with it, but it's not like I'm backstaging anybody but Beast Mode 23 times in one night. And when I backstage you, generally it's pretty good fucking comedy. It's fucking entertaining. So, that being said, I have not read chat in fucking 5 minutes because I've just been on the rant, and I do apologize. I don't mean any disrespect, but I'm just getting tired of this fucking Harley Dad thinks she's in control of the fucking world. Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yeah, good.
Can someone message Lazy Jedi and tell him to get Elsie's dick out of his mouth?
What?
Consider it done, bro.
Thanks.
I got you, bro.
Night, Miami. Hey, Remy. Good to see you, buddy. And hey, Drew. Good to see you.
Hey.
And hey, Scotto.
What's up,
You're looking
PTI?
fabulous. You pretty
Thank
bitch.
you.
Oh my God. Look
So-
at you.
Thank you. I'm going
Hi.
to tell you a funny note about LC. I can't understand a fucking word that guy says. Not one single solitary fucking word, period.
That makes two of us. That
That's
makes two
because
of
at
us.
this point he doesn't use words.
my buddy.
He just grunts.
Yeah, but Scotto has a reason.
It's
why
mostly
you can't
just the
understand
N
him.
word.
And at the
Scotto-
same time, I
Scotto
feel
has a
like I need
legitimate
to
reason.
do nothing.
Yeah, no, you're not. It's mostly just the N word.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
N-word, yeah.
Drew, why didn't you get me a beer when I was up? God damn it. Now I have to go do it myself. Son of a bitch.
Well, yeah. I look over at that. I looked over there right now. I'm like, why is he there? Why? Doesn't make sense.
Attica Zoom.
Is he's over on LC's? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Well,
So-
you know what? You can't control what other people do. So just
No, I understand that. I ain't the internet
new
police.
to it. He's new
Just-
to it. Everybody
sense.
everybody has spent their time over there.
I guess so. Yes.
Sorry, Amy.
I have not.
Amy,
I'm
you know I
glad
don't
to
mean
be
nothing
able to say
but
that I have
the-
not.
Yeah,
I haven't
okay,
either.
look, I don't mean literally everyone. I mean people
Right, I
who have
know.
interest in that kind of scene.
Yeah.
I don't. I've
Well, it was.
never- I went over
it
to
was
say I'm
fun.
sorry
Southern.
that your dog died, and
If-
stop talking about me. That's about the only two things I've ever said to the fucking guy.
If people went over there before in the past, it was because they were having a good time. There was actually content. I mean, I was talking even before Buddy was there, and we were having fun. I mean, shit talking, yeah, but not like it is now. Like that shit's toxic as fuck. I want nothing to do with it.
You know, there's an
Lazy
audience for
just knows.
anything.
Lazy just knows that a lot of people talk about it. LC has become very infamous, and I think he's just interested in what's going on over there.
Yeah, I can
So
see
is
that.
Johnny Somali, but now he's
You
looking
got to
at
make your own
36
opinions
years
of
in
people
prison.
before you can actually have a full fledged. You can't understand what other people are thinking all the time. You know, he'll make his own choices, obviously, but
So yeah. So on the Lazy being over there, Lazy came in to know of LC through just talking and hearing stuff. And him and I were texting one night, and he's like, "So who is this LC guy? Like, what's going on?" You know. And so I was like, "Well, you'll find out, I'm sure, eventually." And kind of explain some things, but you know, I was like, "If you want to go over there, check it out. Go over there, check it out." And Lazy, in my opinion, this is my opinion, at this point is that honeymoon stage where some of the shit he does is funny, some of the shit he does is funny. It's, you know, shit like, we've all been at Drewniverse. You and I met over there. We came through that, you know, and it was entertaining and funny at one time. Now it's just is what it is. But there's also still just enough entertainment over there for newer people getting into this that are like, okay, that's kind of funny.
yeah.
You know?
Well, they see all the people talking shit to each other, like "fuck you, you're an idiot," and that's
That's people. Again, that's how I came into this fucking community in this fucking YouTube world. Same. That's how. That's how I met you, Universe. I believe I met Kazoom over there. I met so many. I met Amy over there. She was brand new coming in there too. You know.
I went in there all of like
Determined
twice.
to do.
I
Yeah.
I just so happened like
I'm-
I looked to see like on YouTube who was live, and I typed in StreamYard, and that was one of the channels that popped up, and I went in there all of twice. And the second time I was there, he told me to fuck off because I had supported Harley Dad and went to one of his streams, and I fucked off. I never went back.
Again, I'm not telling people where to go or where not to go or anything like that. And it is what it is. And I'm also not fucking condoning LC. You all know my feelings on that shit.
Oh, well, I'm
going to
fucking-
LCs.
Well, I'm fucking telling all you guys where to go. You guys all need to go to G2K shit because that's where it's lit, that's where it's real, and that's where you
Does
all need to
G2K
go.
have a stream?
He
I'll drink
does.
to
He
that.
does. It's not that popular, but you know, maybe one day it'll get there. But you know, you guys still check it
Whatever.
out. He's cool. You know,
Fucking
just saying.
2K, not that popular.
Never heard of him.
Can I get somebody to drop G2K's link? That'd be great. Maybe you know.
Popular.
There are only like 3 people max talking in Elsie's chat right now, but he has 306 people watching.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, they're not real.
Buying all them fucking viewers must be getting expensive.
I was on a stream the other night with 20,000 people watching, and you could tell from the chat it was on slow mode, and it was like,
Yeah.
holy fuck! How do you read anything?
Yeah,
it was
He has
psychotic.
136,000 subscribers.
Well, LC has
The
136,000
stream I
subscribers.
was on was Legal Mindset because I like,
yeah,
obviously I like court stuff because I worked in the court system.
Robot.
You know, so I'm watching this coverage of a trial, and like you can't keep up with chat. Like there's, fuck off. Like
Yeah, that's a popular channel.
it is.
Rightly so.
Yeah.
Hey, all you gotta do is open up the more info, and it's all joined March 27th, 2022. 136,000 subscribers.
Yeah, you can definitely tell when there's not
244 videos. And the very last metric is 55,603 views.
Well, that's part of that is because he deletes stream. So he loses every time he deletes stream, he loses views. Just throwing that out. I'm not defending.
I actually didn't know that. All right.
Yeah. That's why P bombing is so effective, because generally you have to delete the stream, you lose all of the views, all the comments, all yeah.
Got it.
All the watch hours. That's the bitch.
Watch hours. That
So
was
you got to be
watch
careful
hours.
with who you let up.
Those
So
are-
like every
those are
time I
hard
come
to
up on
get.
G2Ks, even though he knows me, every single time that I come up with G2Ks, without him asking, I'm like, I'll show you my camera. I'm like, hey, I'm here. I might be really
100%.
tired and my eyes are swollen shut. And then he says, hey, I got you, bro. And I'm like, good, because I can shut my camera off, because most of the time I don't want to have my lights on this late at night.
100%
Right? But I'm
back.
doing that to protect G2K from port bombing. Like, because
You
I've
can
been
also have your
cloned.
account authenticated.
Yeah,
As long as you know the people. That's the thing, is you have to know the people. But yes. And I would recommend, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I would recommend anybody that does StreamYard, set it to where they have to be authenticated with YouTube.
Well, I mean, if I do it with my cell phone, you have to not have that turned on, because my cell phone doesn't recognize my old YouTube account. So I can't join it with my cell phone. So I can't like wander around my kitchen and show you that I'm cooking food. You just have to assume that I'm cooking food, or I have to take photos, send them to my Discord, and then show them here. Like, you know, just have to suck it up. But that's what I liked about Drew's today, was he was able to wander around his house with his phone, and I'm like, shit, I miss being able to do that. I need to get my shit together. I'm like, Drew's got his shit together. Why the fuck don't I? God
Aw,
damn it,
Ty.
Drew, you asshole.
It's not easy, man. It's not easy being green.
No. Remy, why are you so quiet?
I'm
God
like
damn
really it's really hard, honestly.
Because I'm letting everybody
It's
talk.
really hard. I'm actually stressed out about it every day now, since I don't have a full-time job. And
But Remy, we want to hear you talk, brother.
Being green.
I've literally been letting everybody talk. I've been not wanting to interrupt anybody, so I've been just chilling here listening. So please have at it.
Hey, you know what, Remy? It's good to have you. Even if you're silent, it's good to have you here, man. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Remy.
Yes.
I like you, buddy. You're good, man. You can take care of
If you're trying to show me something on the computer, I'm currently not standing there.
No, he was just getting your attention.
It worked.
Attention. Attention. Please pay attention.
You all right, Amy?
Emergency in Sector 3.
Do you have a cold or something, Amy?
Yeah.
Oh, I hear it now. Yeah. Well,
I hope you feel better, Amy.
Thank you. I've slept most of today. I feel terrible.
My intro's been a hit. Everyone likes the intro.
Oh, awesome. I still need to work on that outro for you.
Yeah, no sweat. Get well first.
See,
Ty.
if I knew you were looking for one, Drew, I would have done it for you as well. But I don't like to step on other people's toes. Like, so if she's already
that's
started
cool.
it, I'm not jumping in there.
Oh no, she already created and everything. It looks good too.
Yeah, like
Yeah, he just wants
I've
me to.
seen so many people do that. Like it's just ignorant. It's like, look, somebody else is handling it. Back the fuck off, right? And but
Yeah, he
people
just
can't
wants
do
me to
that.
add his Cash App and stuff onto the outro.
Yeah. No, you did a good job, right? I've never said a bad word about any of that shit. I think you do really good work, especially with the graphics. Like you're really good at it, and that's something that I
thank
suck
you.
at.
Give me one sec, guys.
Hey, Drew, check your text messages, bro.
Hey, Maria. Everybody just quiet and typing.
I was just leaning in to read chat, but
I'm trying to get up so I can use the bathrooms because I gotta get, you know what I mean? Like I'm fucked up.
I'm here, baby. I'll help you get it up. I'm right here. I'm just.
Oh, I bet you would, Scott, you fucking devil dog, you. I fucking know I can count on you, bro. I'm telling you what though. If I ever go that way, bro, you'll be the first one I hit up. You know what I mean?
You know where I am.
I know you want
Scotto,
this
you're
no
such
having
a
an ass,
dirty
bro. I
little
got it.
bitch.
I
love
can
you.
handle it. I handle it. Love you,
Can I
Scotto.
handle it? That's the question. Can I handle
I don't think
it?
so. My wife can barely handle it. She's fucking gangster as fuck. You know what I mean? I bet you I can give you a run for your money though. You know what I mean?
Hey.
I'm
Hey.
sorry, Scotto. I'm gonna have to go against the grain here. I'm gonna go with Kazoom just because he talks about psychology, and that just turns me on. Okay, so I'm gonna have to.
That's
I'm
y'all's
gonna have to
little
go with
nerd
Kazoom.
talk afterwards. You need a little post talk, a little post chat.
Kazoom knows I love him. He's awesome, and I do love you as well, Scotto. Don't you worry. And again, for anybody that's new, I'm sorry if I make weird random faces. It's nothing to do with the chat. It's my back spasming. If you're talking about something real, touchy or whatnot, and I'm just like making weird faces, it's like my back's just like, fuck you. Not personal. Has nothing to do with any of you.
I get it. I pull faces with phantom pain sometimes.
Well, no, I definitely still have a spine. It's not a phantom pain, but
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that's the only pain I experience, thankfully.
yeah, well, yeah, spinal pain is horrible. I kind of know what I did, but fuck, does it ever hurt? The only thing worse I've ever had is tooth pain, and that was just god
Oh yeah,
awful.
tooth pain's pretty bad.
Yeah, break a tooth right down to the root, and it's like, oh my Christ, I can't even think.
I've got bad teeth genetics, so I've had my share of tooth pain. That's for damn sure.
I don't have to worry about that anymore. I'm just saying.
Well, I was in England, and I said, like, I have to see a dentist, so I need a day off. They flew me back across the ocean from Europe to Canada because they're like, we don't trust them. We need you to be healthy and do your job. So they fucking flew me. I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
Have you seen the average England person's teeth?
I lived there for 3.5 years.
Fucking LP.
I'm aware, but I was like, wow, for my own company to spend like 10 grand to fly me back and forth. I'm like, okay.
Wow.
Did you hear what I said?
No.
No, say it again.
I said they're more yellow than LC. You know what I mean?
Love a good jaundice joke.
Right.
Scotto.
He
put the joke in jaundice.
He's not dead yet. I'm surprised. Like literally, like if you drink that much, like I drink a lot, right? I'm not like, don't bullshit. I drink a lot. If I drank as much as he did, I'd be dead in a year.
He's
You
Aussie
can
though.
claim that to
It's
be
in their
like, oh,
blood.
my penis is bigger than yours, or whatever, like whatever stupid argument he
Well, they
has.
gave Chaka gave him 5 years.
Yeah, that's a pretty good outside bet. I would go closer to 3, but
So
I'm telling you,
You know
drinking's
what,
like a
Southern
sport.
Grown? If you keep pushing, it's gonna fucking happen.
Drinking
this
is like a sport here.
Just this is G2K's 5-minute warning. We're just talking to each other. I'm gonna go ahead and share my link here for everybody if they want to switch over.
No
Both
shit.
YouTube and StreamYard. If you like to come on my StreamYard panel,
Yeah, I'm not feeling all that well, man. My fucking arm is killing me. I can't think of nothing else right now, and like I don't have no pain pills. I don't have no fucking bud. All I got is this Jägermeister, and it's not doing the trick. So I'm just gonna try to fucking lay down and get some sleep. I don't.
Yeah.
Alrighty, man. I hope you
feel
feel
that.
better.
Like I legitimately want to fucking cry right now because it hurts so fucking bad. So like,
Oh, honey, feel better.
fuck, dude.
I'm
So-
sorry, brother, man.
I can't. I
It's all good,
can't.
man.
Like,
Just know I love all you guys with all my heart, man, and I hope that we can all just continue forward on a fucking positive path. Because I'm not going anywhere. I'm not stopping what I'm doing, and I fucking hope all you guys are on this journey with me the whole time, man. For real, every one of you, Kazoom, TPR, Hearted Dad, Amy, fucking Dreamiverse, everybody in chat, like all of you guys have become so fucking important to me. When you guys are fighting, when you guys are arguing, and there's disorder between you guys, it really fucks with my head, and like I just love you guys, man, and I want to see all of us do fucking better. I want to see all of us fucking succeed in what we're fucking doing, and like because that's what we need to be able to do. What? Protect our children, man. That's it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
So that's what I'm saying, and I'm gonna leave you guys with that shit for right there. But everybody, hit that link up. All the 23 of you guys watching and from the bushes and shit. Hit up Universe. He's going live in just a couple fucking minutes, and I'm sorry, I'm thinking about myself first. So this is what I'm doing.
Gotta do, brother.
100%. Just know that I love all you guys, Scotto. Just know if I ever get a divorce, I'm coming for you, babe.
I'm right here. I'm right in
Better
the
get in line, bitch. Better get in line, bitch.
A gay 2J death match? Is that what I hear got going on here? Just kidding.
You say gay
But yeah, I'm
G-K?
out of
What?
here.
Look, I might let Scotto sleep with you guys because I know what he's into, but that is my man.
Joker claim.
That was the sweetest, most aggressive fucking comment I've ever heard.
And Amy, my darling, when we go on vacation, we'll go to England because, girl, we'll just fit right the fuck in.
Right?
Hey, Scotto, when we go on vacation, I'll just come to you. You know what I mean?
Or on me, or in me.
I knew.
Whatever, you know.
Oh, Wendy, you can be my sister wife.
Damn.
I feel bad that I can't send G2K some weed from here. Like
You know what? And I would literally,
if
I
it
would
help.
literally,
I would love to, but I can't. It's like I don't have the ability.
I appreciate it. It's the thought. You know what? It's the thought that counts. TPR. Maybe you're not such a pompous prick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm kind of a cunt. Just deal with it. Look at Kazoom. He's even muted so that he won't say the same thing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, head over to Drew University channel. Drew, you got it going right now, bro,
Yeah.
or what?
See y'all on panel,
All right,
guys.
Drew.
And
All
yeah,
right, guys.
see you there.
Head over to Drew University
Catch
channel.
y'all
Support
later.
everybody's channels, man.
We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Singing
Bye, y'all.
karaoke. I'll be doing Barbie Girl, not in a pink dress, but I'll still have my hair in pigtails, just like I was asked. Like I follow through on what I say I'm gonna do. I guarantee you won't want to miss it. It's gonna be fucking great. I'll be wearing one of Sugar Glider's fucking dresses, and look, for real, I'm a man of my word. It might not be a hot pink dress, but I'm still gonna do it. You guys will enjoy it. Come hang out tomorrow, karaoke, 7:00 Mountain Standard Time. I love you guys. I'm out of here.
Love you.
Love you, Sugar Glider.
You guys.
Have a good night, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Laters, man. Night, Remy.
Good night, G2K. Good night, Sugar Glider.
Good night.
Night, TPR. Night, Amy. Oh, bye, Amy.